Welcome back to Arcane Critsters. We're going to go around the room as per usual, introduce yourselves, introduce your character, tell the audience a little bit about you. So, starting this side this time, Anthony, would you please begin?
Hi, I'm Anthony. I play Fel, the Myconid druid, mushroom guy that walks around and turns into animals. And I'm gonna give you a fun Fel fact for today.
Fel fact.
Yeah, Fel fact. Fel watches people sleep.
This is true. This is the first thing you told me about your character.
Yes.
My name's Xavier. I like playing D&D. I am playing Magnus, and if this were Teen Titans, I'd be Robin. I am a basic human with a stick that hits people. That obviously makes me the leader. People keep complaining that I have no physical description for this character, so I do now. He's a basic ass.
Hey, if the shoe fits.
Okay, he's French. He's got silvery chainmail. He's got shoulder pauldrons. He's got a longer cape, which on the interior side is a deeper red. On the exterior side, which he shows, is a charcoal gray. He has some sort of coat with a collar underneath his armor, which you see when he takes it off, because he does often. Shield with like a snake on it, and like a Viking sword.
All right.
Hello. I'm gonna use my character's full name, so I use my full name. Hello, my name is Diego Galileo Melendez, and I am playing Elena Rosa de la Solamir, and she is
Elena Rosa.
Yes, Lady Elena Rosa de la Solamir, and she is a human paladin. Human paladin. Like a devotion paladin, and yeah, she's really cool. And I think a fun fact about her is she, even though she's like impossibly skinny, she is surprisingly strong, and almost killed her brother because she pushed him down the stairs. Whoa!
All right.
Give him that one piece down.
Fun facts. Fun Fel facts. Evil Elena.
Evil Elena.
All right, Dylan. Let's go to move on to
I'm
you.
Dylan. I am playing a changeling bard because it bamboozled everyone here, especially Xavier and Diego.
Yeah, that was
Very funny.
Cool.
I'm Chloe. I play Shiloh. She's the oldest of 7 kids, so that's a fun fact about her.
Well, we're going to move right into today's session because we had a little bit of a late start. But
late start.
If we remember, in the last session, the party had departed from Wordstrom after learning of a nursery rhyme from an old book that they found in the town library. It led them on an assumption that the forge in Geyserfall could be what the nursery rhyme was referring to in their search for Shifter's Veil, which they knew that the dragon was searching for. When they arrived there, however, they found it was inhabited by the Duergar that worked the forge, and after a little bit of exploration, found that there were war prisoners from Jestin's army trapped deep in the heart of the mountain. They broke the prisoners out, found out that Sam...
Only one of them
found out that Sam was a changeling imitating Samuel, and then showed the nursery rhyme to Samuel, who read the part about Bloodstone, informed the party that it would likely refer to a substance called alloy. We go now to a long trek, several days worth, across the lands of Aetherca from Geyserfall and towards a mysterious location that Samuel has yet to reveal.
We harmonize.
What?
I think we didn't harmonize. I think we actually
yes.
Are we, when we're trekking across the land of Aetherca, are we going deeper into dragon territory, or are we returning to the safe haven of Centrafia?
So Samuel sent out the army that you guys rescued back towards Centrafia, but he said that you guys had something he needed to show you regarding the
Quest for
the alloy in the quest for Shifter's Veil.
Tangled
So
Thread.
he and you guys, he led you deeper into dragon territory, towards a location he has yet to reveal.
With the group going back to Centraffael, did Shiloh want to send Ichabod with them?
Yeah, I would like to talk to my brother about that.
Do we send him away?
I may be able to.
Okay, so
But I'm a fat.
while the army is mobilizing, collecting resources, making the preparations for the trip towards Centraffael, what do you say to Ichabod as he's looking out over these forces?
Hello, Ichabod.
Hey,
How are you feeling?
well, it's my heart's going pretty fast still. It's how's a lot.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Not sure yet. Suppose we'll have to see. Is this what you're gonna have to deal with?
Well, ideally, I don't have to encounter a lot of war prisoners and people who, want to murder me after encountering said war prisoners. So, ideally, not that often, but it's to be expected. It's like a non-zero chance.
He stares out over the army that he helped rescue, or played some part in participation in the rescue. It is up for debate how much help he actually was, but he nods to you. I still think I can be of help. I know I wasn't, much of assistance
helping.
in the battle, but
Giving your older sister a huge heart attack by, running straight to one of the people charging with the club or whatever weapon it was, nearly dying, nearly getting, stabbed to death. If it weren't for the help of Magnus, very helpful.
you're putting yourself in danger.
Thank
Your
you. I call from
fancy
far away.
You're welcome.
fancy magic powers are gonna save you if push comes to shove.
But I will.
Shit! I left my queen open.
Write that down.
They were rolling dragon chests.
Of course.
I beat him too.
Yeah, I rolled a 6 and then a 2.
You saw the trap coming.
I played better than you. I rolled
Continuing.
Well, it's a little different because this is a difficult conversation, and I can't really meta saying as Chloe like, oh, you hit points, and I.
He actually.
I do it every night.
Okay, we should be back.
Catholic.
We're waiting on confirmation, but here's hoping that all the audio works, all the cameras work, and that you guys at home aren't bored out of your minds by 56 minutes of audio problems.
Obscure.
Well.
With the kids, alright?
Anyway.
We are returning to the scene between Ichabod and Shiloh, standing atop one of the smaller mountain hills that surrounds the beginnings of Bahamut's Spine, the mountain range that stretches across the southern part of Africa. We're looking out over the small contingent of men that remains of Samuel's unit that made the expedition into the Dragon's territory and was captured by the Duergar forces of Geyserfall on their way back. They're making preparations to depart now, gathering resources from what you guys prepared and from what they can gather from their surroundings, and prepare to make the trek to the nearest town so they can gather resources from and make their way back towards Centraffael.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to home territory. Away from
Indeed. But you wish to talk to Ichabod about his place in the party.
No.
You gonna kick him out?
Yes.
He just sent her to sit in the corner. The corner of the...
Is there are you hiding something from me?
He looks at you. Make an insight check.
Not 3?
He sighs, chuckling a little bit.
You were gone for some time.
I think if I'd been hiding something from you, I would have revealed it by now. Bloody hard to keep secrets and when it's a small party like this.
I guess. But you said it yourself. I don't know much about you, which is, not a very proud thing about me, considering I am your older sister.
Not like I gave you much chances to know me very well. The truth is, I never really wanted to do much. Then I saw the opportunity, saw that, you know, people would treat you as something special once they found out what you were, and I wanted part of that. I don't think I would have tried to do anything unless you'd forced me into this.
I'm not forcing you in this. As a matter of fact, I really don't want you in this.
You are forcing me into this by being here.
Being here?
You're putting yourself in danger and
And what? You think you're going to rescue me and protect me by throwing yourself in and nearly dying and having Magnus shield you to protect you from inevitable death?
Well, I certainly won't have the chance if I stay at home. Listen, I want to be a part of this, whatever this is. And if that puts me in danger, then that'll only give me chances to improve. I've had bloody little chance of that my whole life.
I know, and I get it. But you're jumping into a really dangerous and like 0 from 100.
He takes his axe out of his sheath and starts kind of not flipping it, but kind of fiddling with the weapon. Well, I suppose that's why we're a team, right? We all got to have each other's backs, otherwise, well, we're on the deep end.
Where did you go? For some time, you don't really talk much about politics, and you still don't. And all of a sudden, I'm going on this very, what do you call it? Politically motivated journey. And all of a sudden you tag along with no means of motivation or ambition other than, oh, I would like to be a hero. I would like to protect my sister despite not having any magical powers that she inherited, that she did not want, for no reason at all.
The time when I went away, about a year ago, is that what you're referring to?
Mm-hmm. I worried about you the whole time. What makes you think I'm not going to think about it?
I wanted to see if anyone cared.
Damn.
Insight check.
No, that's just.
In fact, make another insight check.
Oh no. What's in that for?
Hey, it's one more than last time.
Oh my god, shut up, Diego.
His face is turned away from you, so it's hard to read his expression, but he looks contemplative, almost wistful. And he's staring out towards the northwest.
Okay.
He has 7 health and he's being wistful.
He can't afford to do anything. What? Mr. 7 HP.
Northwest, looking towards the soldiers, or not?
Yes, looking over the army that is departing to go northeast, but his head is inclined a little bit.
And the wistful
More towards
look changed somewhere, or is it still towards those armored men? Or not unarmored?
It is
Dwarven armored.
Yes. The wistful look is relatively constant. He seems to... because of that forward, you can't tell much more than the fact that he is wistful about something.
I care about you. What makes you think I don't care about you? I care about you so much.
There was a while when I wasn't really sure about any of that.
What happened? What made... Did I do anything that made you doubt my love for you? Because I love you a lot. You're my little brother. And you're like,
Hey, knock it off. I trust you, and I love you too.
I'm glad you do.
I know you care a lot for me.
I sure hope you do.
But I care a lot for you too. And I think that's why I need to be here. So if you're thinking about sending me home with those soldiers, I won't go.
Ooh, this is really conflicting with me. I love you so much, but you're gonna probably... It's so dangerous out there. I watched you almost die. You know how scary that is? To watch you die?
You know how scary it was to see you with your face burned off?
You know how scary it was to watch you nearly get cleaved in half before Magnus had to throw his shield in? I would like a brother that's not in half and very much breathing and alive and safe and back at home.
Half of his health.
It was triple his hit point max.
Yeah, it was triple your hit point.
You don't even have any hit dice.
I'm stronger now.
Well, maybe there'll be a time when you send me home. When the axe coming for you instead. And you'll have time to throw up your hands and launch a fireball, whatever you can do now.
I can throw a fireball? Wow.
I don't know.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it is. But you don't know what that power is.
That's why I need to find out. I don't want to... If I had the choice, I'd rather not, be outside in places I've never seen before. That is very dangerous and very deadly. And what else was there? Oh yeah, the possibility that I might die. But I have to, because otherwise, if I don't know what I am anymore, what if I hurt you? I don't like... the last thing I want is any of you, Mom, Dad, Ephraim, everybody else. There's so many. We have so many siblings. Oh my god!
Right?
That's a small house for an AOE spell.
Small house for
Meteor swarm.
Remember, kids, there is in fact a correlation
So
between
what?
coordinates
So
and
yeah,
levels.
I may not have time to throw up a fireball to protect myself in some time. But what if I throw a fireball in our house and it blows up, and then you're hurt, and everyone's hurt, and everyone might die because of me? I don't want that.
Well, you want to protect me, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, this isn't very safe for you. So
None of this is safe. We're chasing after a legend that talked about the end of the world.
that you snuck in.
I snuck in because I wanted to do something grand.
I'm aware of that, and that was risky. I told you, I'd rather have
This is the one chance I have, Shiloh.
one chance to what? To go on a suicidal mission to give me a heart attack and possibly even more anxiety attacks than normal.
But it's not suicide if you have magical powers, you don't understand, right? We're in the same boat here.
Oh, you're just as stubborn as you were when you were younger. Oh,
I've always been stubborn. No one ever
I
told me
know. Ooh. I can't stop you, can I?
Not if I have anything to say about it.
I can't force you back, can I? Okay. I trust you and love you. No, it's okay, Ichabod. I know I have a lot to say because I have a lot in my mind. I trust you. I'm not sure about everybody else, which is another thing I worry about. I know you. I know your intentions. I hope I do.
He didn't react to that.
I'm not.
He had a reaction.
No, he didn't react to that.
Okay.
I'm not sure what everybody else might think, and I do worry that there might be a time where their intuitions get the best of them.
Well, I guess we'll have each other's backs even in then, won't we? Okay. He's gonna. He has the axe in his hand still. He is gonna try to make it do a flip. We are going to cut away from this scene where Ichabod is attempting to play with the weapon that Magnus gave him, and move towards Sam.
Hello.
Is there anything that you want to say to Samuel as he's overseeing the preparations to move back towards the Raphael?
Are you sure you don't want to go see your sister?
There's a lot here to do, and unfortunately, if that whatever prophecy you found was right, then there's even more to do. I've missed my sister, miss her a great deal, but hey, this needs to be done, and seems like I'm the only one who knows how to do it.
Where are we gonna go? Because
All right, well, don't tell anyone. We found this place out on our scouting mission. On the way, wasn't our destination, but we were looking into relevant information and decided to investigate. Had some information about this new alloy that the dragon's been looking into.
No.
We're worried. Seems pretty dangerous. They call it alloy. And something they referred to it as was Stoneblood.
I'm writing.
Your little poem told me that you're looking for blood of stone, and well, that trigger the memory. We'll have to go deep into dragon territory. That's why I'm sending all my troops back to rest and recover. But you all, if we're going to complete this quest, you'll need me to guide you there.
So, is it just us?
Who else would you bring along? Anyone else would be good for the journey?
Fair point. No, boy. I hope we don't die.
Rock's ball.
Fully agrees. Man, fully agree. Okay.
Also, they don't know I can do the thing, except for the mushroom guy.
Yeah, one of these days you'll have to open up to your friends. They deserve to know the truth.
Just met them like 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Well, you're trusting your life to them, and they're trusting their life to you.
I got the dookie kicked out of me last time. I was bleeding on the floor.
And guess who helped you up?
Okay, the guy who pays me money helped me out.
Exactly. My point is, sooner or later, you'll come to terms with the truth that you have a secret. You probably want to be the one to tell them.
I'll think about it.
Good enough for me. Now, excuse me. He nods back to the troops of 4, walking over to some returning scouting party.
So, when are they? So, okay, when's the next town? Like, what if like
The next town is maybe 3/4 day walk from here. This is relatively a little more spread out area, but there's still enough civilization to be reasonable.
okay, so, so we're leaving with Ichabod.
Yeah.
We're leaving with Samuel.
Yes.
Some morning before we set off on our road, maybe a few days before we hit the town. I'm asking for something right now.
Okay, so
I'm
Samuel is sending the bulk of the remaining army to the nearest town. You guys are going on a different route in the opposite direction towards the dragon's territory.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes, on the road to there.
On the road to there.
Yes.
On the road to there, probably at a halfway point. I'm going to walk over to Fel at some point. Probably while these two are doing something. Like maybe Magnus is there, I don't know. What is Fel probably doing, like
What is Fel doing?
like
Oh,
10,
God.
10 I don't know, like 11 in the morning or something like that?
That was still all walking, right? It's 11 a.m. We don't sleep until 11 a.m.
Well,
We're carrying.
Well, I assume I don't know. How long do you think we're walking for?
It's going to be a day or two.
No, I mean how many hours are we going to be walking?
Sunrise, sunset.
Sunrise,
Yeah.
sunset?
About 6 to 8 hours a day, yeah.
6 to 8 hours a day? Okay, so about before we set off.
Fel is. Oh, then never mind. So are we walking?
So, like, maybe the hour or so before we set off.
Then
What is Fel doing then?
There might be Magnus might be saying something to Fel. Do you want to interrupt that conversation?
Yes.
Probably like while they're talking.
Okay, so this would be at some point after Geyserfall. Magnus would have this conversation, and you can just like walk into it. But Magnus would say something along the lines of like, if I understand correctly, you did not tell me where you were going. You can turn into a bear. You went.
I've always been able to do that.
Since you didn't tell me these things.
Is that not normal?
No, it is not. And then you
I've
snuck
done it
in,
in front of you before.
betrayed our hosts, and then mauled apart a bunch of soldiers
I didn't do that.
all by yourself.
No, Sam was with me.
But you took the initiative to do this.
Well, yeah, because Sam's smart.
Battle. I'm so proud of you.
Aww.
Oh, this is so sweet.
Also, I think this is really good for you. I think you're learning a lot, and I would stay away from the soldiers. Samuel may be okay, but don't go too neat.
But did you see how Sam, he could he can just change however he looks?
Yes, he's very proficient, I suppose, with his equipment. It's not.
That's what that's called?
I'm walking over at this moment.
Makeup.
Yes.
Can I make a check?
I want to be
realize
I
what he's
want
talking
disguise.
about?
I want to
No.
be disguised.
Well,
I am.
we'll
Remember,
find
I was
you
stuck in the
disguise
Fey
in the
realm
next
for
time.
like at least a month.
Okay, nature check.
Nature check. 18.
So when Fel says didn't you see what Sam can do where he changes his appearance? You are approaching. You were sort of behind both these. I'm not trying to behind both of them at once, but you're behind both. They don't see you here, but you realize. He didn't really change. Why would Fel think that he completely changed his appearance? Unless, well, you've been to Feywild. You know of creatures that can change their appearance. You know of changelings. You know of Fey. And...
But we saw him use a disguise kit.
it is... However unlikely, there's a possibility...
Fel's also stupid.
That...
Counterpoint.
that Sam could have been deceiving you all along.
I imagine
I'll clock that and I'll make an insight check against this sucker.
Wait, what did you...
Soccer.
Oh, okay.
Sucker.
Damn, I can't put you down.
I was going to say it, but I was like, that's too much cussing.
I imagine you jump scare me like you do in real life.
Oh yeah. I like Egan is like, he can do what?
He's a different person. He's a disguise.
Yes.
Sam is a disguise.
Am I in this scenario
how do you
right now, or am I
disguise?
still talking
Like
to
this-
my old little brother?
I believe these two scenarios are happening simultaneously.
The face looks different, and then the height was different.
Did he?
He
Were you-
disguised himself. He used
If
set
he-
of
What
makeup.
Magnus says.
Yeah.
If you were Duergar have gray skin. They tend to have gray, purple skin. If I were to take a wet towelette and wash his face, would the skin come off and his pale appearance come out underneath?
I look toward Fel looks towards Magnus. And does that happen?
Do you know what a talent is?
What?
Do you know what makeup is?
No, he does not.
Fel starts panicking a little bit. What is happening?
Alex, I sit down and I gently explain what makeup is.
Maybe. I did not have a towelette to wipe Sam's face. Next time, I will wipe Sam's face when I see him.
Alright, and then I take out a little purple towelette and I'm like...
I grab it and immediately walk over towards Sam.
Wait!
I just finished on it.
Not
You're talking to Sam.
Yeah.
You're talking to
Ichabod, I care about you. Oh, hi, Fel.
Wait, Fel. I do have something secret I'd like to ask you.
I love that. I love secret. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that he's a disguise. Oh, no. Oh well.
It's okay. This secret, you don't have to talk to anyone.
Would you prefer that I leave, Lady Elena?
So, and I kind of crouch down to meet you because you're a lot shorter, right?
Yeah, I'm like 4. My eyesight's 4 feet.
Magnus is just awkwardly here.
Yeah.
Am I third wheeling or do you want me to leave?
You can be here if you'd like, Magnus.
Alright.
It's up to you in the end and your comfort level. Fel, do you happen to be able to create flowers?
Probably.
Can you try it?
Fel crouches down on the floor and picks
Not that far.
which is not far at all. The hands are probably 2 feet from the ground, and then from their fingertips a flower begins to bloom from the dirt and where the finger and the dirt meets, and he just plucks it up and hands it to Elena.
She looks at it for a bit. I heard of what druids can do. This is perfect.
Perfect.
Yes. Can I ask you to do something?
Sure.
There is a field maybe 2-3 minutes away. Will you follow me there?
I look tentatively towards Magnus.
You can come, Magnus, if you'd like. Fel, would Magnus being there make you a lot more comfortable?
Yes, I will be in the nicest way possible. You're weird.
Diego, remember audio as well. You're weird.
That is something that I tend to be called a lot, and it's.
Oh, so it is normal.
It's normal for me, yes. There were many noble houses outside of Wormstrom who
You were bullied.
didn't
Boo-hoo.
really want me to attain a political power. I absconded it and gave it to my brother anyway. He's next in line.
Good for him.
Good for him. I never really cared much for the political power of my name, but
I also don't care about political power. But that maybe has to do with me not being a noble.
and maybe.
I'm not
So then I lead Fel and Magnus over to this decent field. I'm going to ask Fel if he can create a decently sized field of roses.
Just druidcraft and
Druidcraft
An entire field.
but it will likely take some time. But
what
some
color?
red.
You want red roses?
Yes.
Sure. Weird Elena. Fel walks to the middle of the
That's
clearing.
my middle name.
Middle name. But I said,
It's not
I
my
said it
middle.
first. So, is Elena the middle name? Or is Weird your name?
No, people used to call me. It was a nickname. I meant nickname. I misspoke. People used to call me Weird Elena.
Oh, I'll call you that then.
I would rather use
Fel walks away. And then goes to the middle of the field, goes down on one knee and puts both hands to the ground.
Such a lame nickname.
Weird. Yeah, right?
Kids aren't very.
Kids can be mean.
Kids can be
a lot.
Kids
but
are
not
terrifying, guys.
I've had a lot meaner nicknames
Right.
growing up.
So did
Elena
I.
got off easy.
So did I. Yeah. Elena probably got a lot off pretty easily for being famous.
Well,
Oh, congratulations, you're famous.
somewhere
Yeah,
Fel
December.
places their hands, a decent amount of roses sprout. Very pretty. Amazing roses.
Exactly. It's just an entire swath of the field. It begins swirling by up from the ground, sprouting flowers, bursting into bloom. Just various sizes, all create a carpet of flowery fields.
And then Fel picks one and just puts it on top of their head, in between the two mushrooms that stick out. So it kind of it's going behind the ear, kind of, but just not. So, but it's the same essence of that, and then just walks back over to Elena.
You look fantastic, Fel.
Why,
Thank you.
if I could be so bold as to ask, why roses?
Give me 5 minutes. And she's going to walk back.
She's gonna eat the flowers.
She's gonna walk back to where presumably where the sibling conversation is ending.
Oh, Ichabod.
yeah.
If you do anything reckless one more time, I'm gonna.
Listen, I just
If
wanted it
you
to look
tell me-
cool. I thought it'd be a good conversation.
One
over.
more time, and I'm telling everybody all the embarrassing things you did when you were little.
Ichabod,
Elena.
Hello there.
can you guys come with me for a moment? Samuel, you can come with me as well.
I'm not there.
Samuel.
He's not there either.
He's not. Oh, right. Oh, I thought you guys were pretty far. Never
No.
mind. I thought. My bad.
It's all good.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
so he looks to Shiloh, basically offering you to make a decision.
Is there something the matter? Do you need any help with anything?
Yes and no.
Would you like to clarify on that, please?
I would like to show you something.
Okay.
Ichabod shrugs and follows Shiloh.
So I'm gonna lead them towards the forest, and then at a certain point, she's going to drop back, cover both of their eyes, because
I don't like this.
So this is something that
I don't like this.
This is a
okay.
question for
Last
Chloe
time I
to play.
couldn't see besides sleeping, I got my face burned off, so...
You will like this. It is considerably less affiliated with the gods.
I
Actually,
did it.
no, I'm not entirely sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So this is a question for you, Chloe.
Yeah.
You mentioned last session.
I did.
You mentioned last session that you didn't know the smell of roses.
Oh.
So Elena's gonna lead them both.
Wait, then you see the rose on my.
No, but
My bad.
Are you okay?
Oh no, she's
Or
blind.
is that your
It's
in character? I
it's
see.
in character. I'm really good at
In character
music.
sneezing.
roses.
Yeah.
Stop Holland. Just too much.
I actually
The craziest
can I do
Zerg
that?
tech ever,
Can
and
I
she's-
spend 5 of my
No, don't
lay
do
on
that.
hands?
Sure.
Sure.
Why?
So I do them for both of them.
It's
because
temporary. It's a temporary fix, but
Temporary fix. So I do it for the second while she's sneezing, while their hands are covered. I like let go of Ichabod, and then I more flashily show off
and in a moment, you find yourself not alone, but in the front of this group.
Yeah,
So
working.
the way in front of you is clear. A large field with grass and swaths of roses of various shades of red is sprawling out from the center in a large pattern. A carpet of flowers of the most succulent scents.
The most
succulent scent.
Succulent.
What a thing
What
to
a
say.
word. What an
a word.
alliteration.
That suck.
That's some DM words.
This is wonderful.
Oh, this is so beautiful. Thank you very much. Did you make this, Val?
Fel looks really proud of himself.
I'm
and,
very
like,
proud of you as well. That's very well
touched like
done.
his poncho and was like, like
Fellas had 2 massive ego boosts.
I like pat your head. It's very well done. I really like it.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Ego.
Ego like through the roof.
Oh,
Like,
no. Did you do this for me and Ichabod?
I from our little conversation inside the cavern, it seemed you two had never seen at least you hadn't seen roses. So I thought, after such a successful battle, why not give a little bit of a present? You as much as you laying into Ichabod, he did a good job, and part of the reason I think is because he has such a great sister.
God, you're so corny, Diego.
Ichabod actually isn't really looking or listening to this conversation. He's looking at the fields. He has a little bit of a goofy grin on his face.
Red like the dragon.
I give you a hug.
Red like the dragon. No.
I'm gonna give you a
I'm
hug.
on to him.
She's super shocked at this. Hasn't had a hug in forever.
Oh, sorry. I should have asked earlier. Well, this is so lovely. This is so beautiful. Ichabod, are you
Yeah.
crying right now?
No, what? That's ridiculous.
Deception. Fail.
Deception.
The first deception
4.
check. The first deception check he actually fails.
Alright, like
So, I take it then that you do not intend to leave our company?
No. I think there's something really special about you all, and I think I want to be a part of it.
Inside.
Sure, go for it.
Jeez. Well, so
fuck.
I write this down. Write that down.
What'd you get?
4.
I want to insight that so bad, but I just believe it always. So
yes.
He has a strange expression on his face, probably because of flowers.
So, you are.
Ow! There's a thorn on my
You're certain that you do not want to return to St. Raphael in the company of Jestin soldiers? You could learn a lot from them. I'm sure you'd like to spend some time with some Duskborn soldiers, no?
he can learn from you, though.
And did I miss out on... Well, seeing where this quest takes you, I suppose. As silly as that sounds,
He didn't have any sort of reaction of, like, disgust or alarm at the thought of being in the company of Duskborn soldiers, right? Still have the same
I don't know
expression?
if that would be something necessarily noticeable.
Okay.
But he doesn't appear to take any notice to the actual soldiers.
Well, there are some... You will do as we say, yes? Yeah?
I vow it. As long as you'll take me.
Well, it seems you have come to a decision. Try not to get yourself killed, and...
Oh god.
Elena is
You know
still
what
like
you should, you
this.
should move that water bottle
like
back.
fully red in the face.
No.
Fully red.
Everything's red here. Like the dragon. You're the dragon too.
I'm gonna...
cloak.
I'm gonna clasp Elena on the shoulder. I'm gonna be, thank you for this. This is wonderful. I'm gonna collect some of the roses and say, it's reminds me of home. I used to carry these around a lot.
I can just make that whatever you want.
That would be wonderful.
You never asked me to do that.
I never knew that you could do this.
No, such a great friend.
He is his brave friend.
I'm not here.
Yeah, I will collect some roses and I will start weaving them onto the rim of my shield.
Oh.
And then they're gonna wilt off immediately. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but for the time being.
You could continuously just like cast Druidcraft on it every day.
I want flowers in my hair.
Actually, could you just cast is Druidcraft gonna be like one flower, or could he cast Druid and it like wraps my shield?
I don't know enough about the rules of Druidcraft.
It says you instantly make a flower blossom, a seed pod open, or a leaf bud bloom.
That's only one.
You just would have to cast it a bunch of times.
Yeah. Okay.
I
No,
can do that.
I'll just
Like
take
a nutter.
I'll just take
It's
the
a cantrip,
roses
though.
I'll just take the roses from Elena, and I'm just gonna use it to.
So
Phil.
after a
Oh,
brief,
yeah.
I make a flower crown. Because I can.
Thank you.
I take some and I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna take out like a little pestle, and I'm gonna start like crushing it to try and make.
Oh
some.
no, I don't crush it.
Oh, so 100s.
I tend to make my own nail polish. So
Ooh.
Nail polish.
you've never.
Oh, it's
Then
you.
even more.
You will.
I'm gonna start
Polish
making
like a
some.
weapon?
No.
As in like cleaning the...
It's
I will show
a
you.
form of decoration.
So in the
crown.
next
rose crown.
this is the first short period of time on the last day that you guys are going to be in the area of Geyserfall. You know enjoy this site that that felt only
Never do that again.
I will hurt him.
Enjoying the flowers in a variety of different ways as each of your characters would. Including you, who eventually find your way to the place where all your friends disappeared
Oh
into.
god, by then I'm just like, nice.
Alright, so we will now cut to what Samuel
Got him already.
what Samuel explains to you over the course of your journey. Over the course of your travels, Samuel explains to you that what he explained to Sam, he had essentially was a very large scouting party that worked their way into the dragon's territory in order to accomplish a specific task. However, they were told to keep an eye out for any mention of, dragon experiments, technology, recruiting events, and try to sabotage those efforts in any way they could. On their way to one of the dragon's recruiting cities, they found a old stone, essentially a hut out in the middle of the hills. When they investigated, they found that it was the blocked entrance to when they knocked down the doors and broke in, a lab.
A lab?
A lab.
A lab.
Interesting.
It was drilled into the rock. It was
Labrador Retriever.
it seemed to be a residential area, and along with a bunch of equipment for experiments and forging. There was no one at the lab, but it seemed that there was evidence that they'd been there recently. For there was experiments on the tables and a great deal of this strange ore that they've been hearing rumors about. It is the ore itself is interspersed with this glowing white crystalline structure that is known as alloy. They were able to gather some samples and deliver them to Justin, but Justin doesn't have any previous knowledge of this. The only thing they've been able to discover about it is it's extremely magically reactive, and is extremely volatile. So don't cast any spells at it, or it likely will explode.
Volatile means
The ore itself is.
Cool. So feasibly, we can free action throw it, action firebolt it,
No.
and then fireball.
So
It's a free cast of fireball.
it's surprising that is exactly the plan the other group came up with.
What?
to a T.
Because we're so smart. Great minds
I
think
may
alike.
have
Yeah.
a negative to my dex. I may have a
Fools rarely
negative to
differ.
my wisdom.
Guys,
but I
it's a rock.
Smart for
It's
a reason.
not a grenade.
It can be a grenade.
We could do a Han Solo and be like, I got a thermal bomb, but well,
I mean, technically, I could hold a bunch of them and then just cast sleep and it'll.
no.
That's really fair. Have you ever thought about that?
You would also blow yourself up.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Suicide bomber.
my
Final
God.
sacrifice. Final sacrifice next to the dragon. Goodbye, everybody. I cast sleep. It would appear to be a pretty banger.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do
You
that.
die in your sleep.
You do a cool riff.
You literally die in your sleep.
The point is that this this alloy, there have been increasing rumors that the dragon has been secretly performing experiments with all of his top scientists to determine how to refine this alloy into something usable. No one knows how the dragon was able to gain access or even knew about the properties of alloy in the beginning, but it seems to be very insistent on finding its secrets. And this was the first clear evidence they have found of experiments relating to the dragon and his alloy exploits. Because of its other name that people have started calling it, of Stoneblood, due to its nature of looking like veins in the rivets of rock, Samuel connected it to the poem that you guys showed him when it said, with blood of stone and jewel of hurt. He believes that if you are truly looking for what this riddle refers to, then this would be a good place to start. And it's early on the morning of your second day of travel that you indeed find that stone hut, skirting along on the outsides of villages, gathering supplies from the wilderness and what you brought with you. It is not too long before you crest a hill and find a small valley where that stone hut sits innocuously at the bottom of the valley. What do you do?
Samuel.
Ichabod, go.
Check
Samuel,
for traps.
You said that this thing has abandoned, or
Well, I didn't say it was abandoned. I said it looked like someone had been there recently. It was only luck that whoever was working with this stuff wasn't there when we burst in. Seems like from the knowledge of their experiments, we would have had one hell of a fight.
Then let us go say hi.
Monsieur, may I guess detect evil and good?
What?
What accent was that supposed to be?
it's not Monsieur. It's
I don't give a fuck.
Monsieur.
In my sight, I have when I cast it, my eyes kind of glow. My eyes kind of glow a little, and I see like trails.
I suppose with the description he's
Yeah,
saying.
then I'm just moving out of his sight as much as possible.
Yeah. So, here's the thing. It's
Move out of the 30
you know if there's a within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, but the thing is, I've seen people cast this, so I would just move 30 feet away from you.
Oh, I see. Do I get it now?
No.
Yeah,
30 feet away
so
from you.
as you open up your mind to
You are
the infinite paths, and you look out, searching out for any celestials, fae, finding the presence of the entities, and nothing. Similar to when there was that. I forget who was cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
I cast
It's always
it's
Diego.
you two?
You.
Oh, no, that was you.
You sense that there are.
I think it's such a one.
There are these two presences, like there's a celestial energy. There's two of them in this somewhere there, but they don't seem to be tied down in any location. You can't sense their location. It's just you're sensing that there is a presence of them somewhere, but they don't seem to be having any malevolent intent, and they don't even seem to be fully tied to this realm.
Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated, so that is another thing too.
Even as you're approaching this hut, there has been no consecration or desecration.
No concentration or desecration. So, do I notice him stepping out of the 30-foot range?
That's great.
Roll perception.
Yeah, perception
Perception?
and stealth check, I suppose.
That's a 3.
13.
Yeah, I have a -1.
Yeah, so you're fully focused on expanding your vision to include the celestial paths and to sense the presence of creatures. That you don't see Sam slightly just out of your range. But you're now in front of the stone hut. It has a simple wooden door, and is built into is sort of angled down, so you can see that if you were to open it up, it would likely go down into the stone below.
Dungeon crawling.
So, out of context, is this... Well, I don't want to guess, because this might be a little lame. Can I, as the player...
Then don't guess.
I gonna ask. I'm actually gonna DM you this.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Secrets, guys.
Well, because just in case.
Imagine so many secrets.
Imagine so many secrets on the other side of the table.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Secreter. Not really secreter. Your brother secreter.
You don't even know your own secrets.
I don't even know my own secrets.
You don't know your secrets. You know your secrets. We don't.
Do I know my secret?
What's a
We
secret?
don't actually know.
Fel, so you open the door?
You know your secrets.
How tall are you?
4'6".
Oh, you have the exact measurement.
Yeah,
Make
because
it-
the mushroom part is 6 inches, and then
Aw.
Your mushroom part just goes.
So your arm is really low.
I'm like tiptoeing.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Great. That's a 6.
Oh no!
So there's a great clatter and a bang as you open the door, which triggers a ledge at the top of the. On top of the door, it opens with tumbling rocks down onto you as you step through the doorway.
Rocks fall! Rocks fall! Everybody
And
dies!
quite literally, rocks fall onto your character,
Oh!
We annoyed him so much.
taking 12 damage.
Question.
Ow.
I know
This is
an
why I
attack
don't want
roll,
my
but would
brother as a
shield
trap
and
to hurt.
deception count for this? Or
No, sorry.
Okay.
No, he has
I
7
would look for the
hit
sword.
Alive?
Where's the sword? Fall him at the
I'd
rock.
be like down.
Rocks fall, everybody dies in
I don't
canon.
want
Then-
him hurt at all.
And you're knocked prone.
Punches it.
Fel actually swears, like cusses. Copying like Magnus when he cusses, so it's like very odd.
It's like it's a dwarvish swear.
It's a dwarvish swear that's like just psychically like into your mind. It's like
Peek undercover.
Okay, so you aren't pinned under these rocks. Like you've shifted enough, you can get out of them, but you're covered in your mushroom skin is covered in bruises and little rivulets of whatever color your blood is.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
kind of like goo.
A little bit of goo, just kind of not leaking out.
Probably
Because
been like 2 minutes.
it's been about a minute.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm just trailing way behind him.
Sure. Do you move further
'Cause I
into
was
the
gonna
dark
help
chamber
you.
within?
Sam, can you
radius?
heal me, please?
Yes. Healing
I have a
word.
question. Is within 30
If
feet?
you touch me, it would be a lot
diameter?
more.
I'm gonna pull out my lute and I'm gonna strum a chord, and you get 1d4 plus.
You strike a chord that resonates with the weave of the universe, undoing the damage that was just done.
8 healing.
Restoring
Yo!
8 hit points as your body pulls itself back a little bit back together.
Thank you, Sam. See, that's why I trust you.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you too.
Now, the rocks are not blocking entry. You can climb over them if you wish, but it looks like the mechanism for the rocks falling would have been disabled had you stuck a key in the lock. So rather than unlocking or locking the door, it simply set off the trap.
Oh.
I am going to strike up a torch.
Strike what?
Torch.
I can see.
Oh no! The one time I could actually see underground. A torch.
You raise the torch
Do you want me to
further into the
shield your
darkness.
eyes?
The flickering orange light of
Watch
the fire on the end of your stick quests out into what looks to be an empty room. There is some almost like homely general appliances built after a short staircase into the far walls. Not exactly running water, but some cabinets and a small basin that you can fill from the water barrels inside the room for washing and looks to be meal preparation.
How's my brother handling?
He's staying with the group. He looks nervous but anticipatory of what this might contain.
Don't worry for his best buddy fell.
Anticipatory of
Hey.
Remember?
the rocks and the dragons.
Remember what we talked about. Stay in the center of the group. Don't rush into danger.
I can do that.
Like, don't do what you did last time, where you run up and miss for it and get swatted.
Sorry.
I shall take the front. You shall take the rear.
I'll yell at him from the back.
Yes.
Okay, so
Wait, if I'm in the rear.
No, I'm
You're
still
further
I'm way
back.
behind you.
Sam, wait, Sam. Why are
Sam
you
just
just
not
obeying
entering.
Magnus's
Sam
orders?
just not entering the hut. Sam just.
I don't need to yell. I can talk to you. Why?
He's outside of 30 feet. You can't talk.
I can't talk to him at all. No, I can't talk to you.
Telepathic range of 30 feet.
I still don't notice him. just looking, just like
You do
staying
notice.
outside.
Samuel is actually
weird.
taking
Just can't prove it.
sort of taking the lead, or with whoever you can sort of tie in place with Magnus. He's climbing over. He seems confident. He clearly didn't see these rocks last time, but I mean, hey, if if this is something new, then that means that someone was here since he was last in this place.
Okay.
Write that down. Write that down.
Someone
has
Ichabod, don't trip.
came.
I wasn't going to trip.
I swing my belt.
Athletics.
Wait.
He trips.
Oh! I was gonna try to stop it, but all right, it's fine.
What did I just say?
Okay. I
Never
know,
listening
I know.
to your big sister. I get it. Okay.
We're gonna
I
so
roll up
long.
like this, like a dog. Like I grab the nape.
Yeah. Now, so you
Thank
descend
you,
the
Elena.
staircase. What is everyone's passive perception?
15.
9.
12?
10.
9.
11. Okay.
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
So at the bottom,
Sorry, I had.
at the bottom of the staircase
dies.
built into the stone, there are like small wooden supports, so they seem like well maintained. Is a large kitchen area, like you could kind of see from the top of the stairs. It's more intricate than you might have imagined, but it is clear that someone's been living here for quite a long time.
Hello? Are we intruding?
Silence.
Where did that accent come from?
What?
Germany.
Are there any like
Guys, this is the accent cycle character, like Clash Royale card cycle. I just cycle accents.
There are no,
Do a British
there are
accent
no
next.
pictures on the wall, but there is
Last session.
there's one sort of like piece of scrap, a scrap paper that has been stuck to the wall by some sap.
Shush.
If you look over to it, is written Dwarvish. Do you speak Dwarvish?
no?
You speak Dwarvish.
Yes!
You move over to
It's my
the
dwarvish curses.
you move over to the paper on the wall, and it seems like, but recently the sap is not necessarily that old. It says.
It says Hammer was here.
Need replacement for ore. Contact Menard.
What?
The Jago.
There are 3 doors to this room. Not kind of the one you just came through, which was more of an archway, if anything. One to the right, one ahead of you, and one to the side. In each of the corners, spread out a little kitchen unit. It seems that there are 2 basins.
2 basements.
Basins. The equivalent of sinks, obviously, because they're not running water.
I think left.
Okay.
I'm still in the back.
Is
Oh, I can't hear you. I can't talk back to you.
Is there any indication of sending
message.
stones or
You
communication
can talk
devices
back.
that are common in Menard?
It's a 30-foot radius. How far is the message?
Oh shoot. I think messages. No, messages 60. No. 120.
Oh, nice.
As long as they can hear you.
Okay, there is. Okay, so at this time they have these rudimentary sending stones. They're far removed from technology of the present, but these sending stones actually require runic charging. So that there's.
Do I find any evidence of their chargers?
So on one
Where's the
platform on the
socket?
wall there is a runic charger for a sending stone, but it is empty.
Oh, finally! I'm doing it, and I start playing Clash Clans.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Let me open that chest.
Okay.
It's been loading for 12 hours.
Has anyone here? Does anyone here have had access to a sending stone, or would know of one in
In my life, yes.
I
Guess.
because I was an inventor, so
I
I know,
genuinely don't
because-
believe-
Anyone who thinks that their character would have access to sending stones in the past, make a history check.
12.
12,
5.
5, 8. Okay.
Dang, that sucks.
We should have given someone.
Yeah.
Magnus, the only thing you recognize in this runic encoding, you've had access to sending stones, but not necessarily learned about the sending stone.
I don't know how Wi-Fi routers work, but I know how phones work, basically.
Exactly. So you recognize one basic component of this encoding runic charger, because the runic charger has to match the rune of sending stone, which corresponds to who is contacted. Each one is designed as each sending stone is designed, and this one happens to incorporate the blood mark.
Oh!
The blood mark.
the
The blood mark
I know
is.
what it is.
Oh yes, Sam that would not
This
know
one
what it
has a
is.
blood mark.
A what now?
It's a type of magic known to followers of the dragon.
Oh, okay, so we don't like them.
Additionally, they are asking for resources from Mana, which is on the other side of the border.
Do I know? Is Minar a name or a city?
Mana. Do you wanna ask?
Are you asking a character? Or?
Because I was gonna ask if I would know because I've traveled around.
You casually would know.
Okay, well, make a history check then.
19.
19? Yeah, Minar is a city. It is well within dragon territory. Or I guess it's close to the border. It is now the dragon is sort of ramping up the expansionary efforts. It is now well within the borders of dragon territory. It is a relatively, because I'm not 19, it's a relatively prosperous sort of tourist town. It's known for its wild carnivals and sort of constant sports game atmosphere, which people will go to simply for the honor of participating in one of the games or the entertainment of watching them go out.
For example, the Super Bowl tomorrow is going to be in
Yeah.
Minar.
I'm gonna turn to you and be like, why would they need supplies from Minar?
It's trading hub.
It's
Similar to Workshop?
it's used.
Yeah.
The Dragon's Workshop.
Yes, yes, but much larger. The dragon uses it as it's a base of operations, more or less. It's an excellent place to request resources from, which means this person has run out of ammo.
Do you think he went there? Or they went to Minar?
Is this individual?
Yes.
It is indeed possible.
Because I don't think they're here.
How do you know?
How does he know this again?
Good question.
He's been there.
That's a good question.
Oh.
I have.
So you know about Minar, but there's still 3 other rooms. You seem to have explored this one to the best of your knowledge.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
Really, you should.
Probably not, no.
Okay. I'm still yelling past.
I understand.
It's wonderful.
Once all this is over.
Why don't you join us, Sam?
I'm making sure that no one comes up behind us because someone was here.
Inside check.
Deception check.
Honest to God, I don't. At this point, I very much don't trust him.
Why?
Boy.
Well, no, I don't trust that he's telling us the
Horrible.
Probably gonna be one last session. Probably gonna be one this session.
It's okay.
I'm still rolling terrible.
It's okay.
What do you guys?
2.
9.
What are you, eloquence?
Okay, so it is... something seems off about his response. Whatever. It seems perfectly reasonable. Now,
Okay. Be careful.
Samuel's is
sure.
looking around. He's like looking out over corners. There weren't any traps last year, and that note certainly wasn't. He goes towards the room across. The exit from the room across from where you entered. All the equipment was in here last time we came. Worth looking at, shot?
Well, considering traps weren't here before, but now there are, it's a non-zero chance that there might be no equipment either.
Let's just keep our eyes out.
Maybe that door's trapped too.
I can test it for you.
Would that be?
No, we can have
dangerous?
Ichabod.
Yeah, we got Ichabod.
Commanding officer.
Is it a door handle?
It's actually the push-open door.
Oh, then I'm just gonna take my sling out and just like shoot it a bit.
I can also.
Like,
I
without
have
enough
a
force to,
10-foot reach weapon.
Wait, it's a door, guys. Doors are so scary.
I have a 10-foot reach. I'm just gonna.
door.
I'm gonna poke it open with the back with the butt of my
You
sword.
can do that too, yeah.
Open the darkness, but nothing appears to happen when you open the door.
Looks good.
Shiloh, can you cast light on me?
Yeah.
Have a torch.
Can I touch like the side, like the?
I have a
kinda
copper
like this
coin.
part of the door, so it like.
No,
Yeah,
shines
so
inside.
an area of light ripples out from your hands, calling upon the energy that is kind of pulsing in your chest, letting it flow through your hand into the stone that now
I don't know how I'm doing this.
Excellent
begins to
casting.
glow.
Thank you very much, Phil. I don't know how I'm doing
One
this.
step back. I'm gonna put the torch in one of the sconces so that the main room's well lit.
The door opens
Yummy
into
and
a short, like, 15-foot hallway that opens up into an even larger room. You can't quite see. It seems that there might be tables on there somewhere.
Can I like look closer? If someone wants to scout me, I'm gonna.
I can see things in the dark. I don't really need your light.
Well, I don't technically
see
need it
for
either.
you.
I'm just here for everybody else who can't see.
It would be very.
Can I like tap a table so it like shines light? So
You
it
would-
kinda
I
just
will
gives, like,
walk
light.
everywhere.
Are you walking into the room?
She's walking in.
Wait,
I'm
is it-
walking in with her.
Elena and Shiloh make
And
perception
Belle.
checks.
Okay.
Are you walking
I'm
with
gonna
them?
give you advantage.
Thank you. 12.
3 plus 5.
I'm rolling.
So the difficulty was 10, but you two hear a it's sort of almost mechanical clicking sound
I think there's
coming from inside the room.
I think there's machinery happening right now. Can I find the source?
Well, with that 12, you're looking around. It seems coming from one side, but you can't tell what's coming from until you hear a sort of off-putting voice that says. It is it's suddenly like toned and mechanical and doesn't seem to be fully human.
Okay.
Is it a bird?
Are you back? Are you back already? You said it would be longer.
Do I hear them?
You guys are in the light of the doorway. But you
No, yeah, that's what.
but you haven't passed through into the room yet.
Okay, then I have no idea.
I'm sorry.
You saying that out loud?
No. No.
I can't speak to it. It's mechanical. I can say whatever I want, but I can't respond. So
Fel's just saying hello.
yeah,
Hi.
like Fel's waving, but like it's not connecting. Like, you guys hear hello, but it's just,
Wait, who? Like what name did they call it? What did they?
Ebella.
Ebella. Write that down.
Ebella?
Ebella.
Bella.
No.
I'm
they don't, but I don't know.
Ebella.
Make a
I was gonna
make a
write the same.
performance check
oh no.
Advantage.
with disadvantage. You don't actually know what Ebella sounds
Oh
like.
wait. Can I
Performance. Just
How can you help
with advantage.
performance.
Would it be flat?
It'd
or
be
just-
flat.
Yeah, how do you help with that?
How do you help with the performance?
Not that it matters,
That's a
but
7. Yeah.
not that it matters. Lena
Who's
says,
that?
"Yes, Ebella."
You hear it until a small robotic looks to be like a small mechanical dog walks out into the light,
I miss
looks
my
up at
dog.
you. You are not Ebella.
I'm sorry. I apologize for lying.
April flips up on its one paw, it reaches up with one, says, "You are a intruder.
Huh?
Goodbye."
What?
And it slams its paw down on its other hand. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
Whoa!
16. Fail.
Crit fail?
16.
16?
Bad.
Okay.
6.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so anyone who got higher than anyone who got 15 or lower.
Oh, that's a check.
What about my brother?
Oh, right. So
and
Samuel got a dirty 20.
Yeah!
And Ichabod got a 5.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
I don't care about Samuel.
Okay, so that's gonna be. Okay, so the dog, it actually itself ripped open for a giant gas bursts from its chest, and then a spark flicks out as it explodes, filling the hallways with flame. That's gonna
Flame?
be. Yep, flame.
God.
Ichabod is dead.
Oh my God. Okay.
He's in the middle of the party.
It is
everybody.
13 damage.
Oh, what?
Ow.
So you guys, so that's a lot of dice, but you rolled low.
He's still alive.
She's alive by 1 hit point.
Wait, no. He's
Unconscious.
He's unconscious, but
Oh my
one more
God.
hit point, and he would have been instantly
Yes.
killed.
so
Roll a
it-
concentration check, by the way.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's been about 10 minutes.
Oh, it's been 10 minutes?
Yes.
Cool. It's good to know.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Healing word.
Sucks.
Healing word.
I can dump one lay on hands.
Oh, do it.
So I'm gonna do the same shit I did.
Wait, are you doing
Same
from-
stuff I did before.
Light burst from your fingers. as
Please
thrown
hurry.
together.
Please hurry. Please hurry.
Hurt a little bit, Ichabod.
Boom!
Maybe.
Energy flashes from your hands. Ichabod's unconscious body, hair burnt and face ashen, jolts.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Can I behead the dog?
But I would have done it.
Can you what?
Behead the dog.
The dog exploded.
Because I also.
Oh, that's what the explosion.
Yeah, the dog
I
slid
thought
its
the
paw.
dog was like intruder. Be gone.
No, the dog exploded.
Okay, so
1 hit point till
man,
death.
who in the world would have a self-destructing suicide bomb? I
Ichabod,
want
are you
them
okay?
to know. I want whoever owns this dog to know that you're.
Fel, can you heal him, please?
Oh, sure. I can't say with a straight face.
Val just like grabs like Ichabod's like face and just transfers like spores and like asthma and all that stuff. Like
The spores like
they get a
pour.
healer.
He takes a gas bin and the spores pour into his mouth. They go through his body. He feels he starts twitching as some of the parts of his burned face actually start to regrow. Spores growing over using the skin of the rest of his face.
It's
as a
healing.
template.
That's
Well,
What?
5 HP.
With the 5 HP, he is
As long
back.
as he has a face.
He's missing 1 hit point now, so he's back at 6.
Okay. Hey, sorry about this.
Oh, wow.
I'm having second thoughts.
We're wasting all our spell slots and keeping this.
I'm having second thoughts. I'm
Oh,
so
no,
sorry.
no,
I know we had a
Shiloh.
horrible conversation.
Hey.
Oh my god.
I'm alright. Hey.
No, you're not. Oh my god.
Take courage, Ichabod, and I'm going to use rally.
D10
It gives him 4 temporary hit points.
It's a
Okay,
D8
cool.
for-
I'm gonna go up and just dress up his face a little so he's got less scars.
And then since you're doing the makeup stuff, I'm gonna wipe it
oh,
off with the top.
No. Whoever told you to do that is stupid.
Elena told me to do it whenever you do that.
I just repeat my words. Stupid. And then I'm gonna reapply the makeup.
I do like you.
Don't call him that, I behead you.
No.
Hey, Shiloh.
Oh god.
It's okay.
Oh no, it's not.
It's okay. Looks like the
Oh, my
danger's
God.
past.
Oh my god, I just watched the dog explode my little brother. This is. Oh,
Magnus is gonna give Shiloh a hug.
Thank you so
Pat on
much.
his shoulder.
Thank you so much.
Elena's gonna try to reciprocate the hug, get a little red, then back off anyway, and just tap her shoulder.
Back off
So,
right into me.
there are tables blasted against the wall. It is spilled alchemy and looks to be blacksmith equipment kind of strewn across the room that seems to was set on these tables. On one side of the room, illuminated by the torch that is a little more charred than it was just a second ago, looks to be a framed and covered map. It's not necessarily framed and covered. It is set into a removable hinged frame so that you can put it back in. But it is a map of looks to be the area surrounding this hut. But the rest of the room has been rather damaged, except for the well at the back, which is mostly intact, and the forge furnace, which is set into the wall and seems to be deactivated. But
A forge?
yeah,
Guys, this might be Shifter's Veil.
I develop a now second nature hatred to dogs.
good to know.
That wasn't even a real dog.
Is there equipment?
I'm gonna give you like a pep talk about trying to make sure you don't shoot off your power or anything. Try to calm you down.
There is equipment, but it is scattered and some of it is broken. There's a lot of test tubes, swirling alchemy equipment that leads into burners and whatnot, as well as on the shelves on the walls. It's a bit disorganized now, but rocks, ores, and metals of various substances, including alloy ore.
They barely missed the explosion.
I'm gonna pocket one of them.
Boy,
That would have been really bad.
that would have been really
Like I'm not trying to
bad.
hide it, but I'm just gonna pocket one.
Sure, yeah. There's enough for a couple handfuls.
I mean, you can't cast spells anymore.
Not surrounding me, at least.
Wait a minute.
Free action firebolt.
I can't cast AoEs that would
Center.
surround me.
It's like sleep.
Yeah, but if I'm casting away, it's probably fine.
There is ore down here?
Oh wait, Magnus, you should hold on to this.
Wait. You said there's ore down
is that?
here, and we have found
The ore.
Oh.
You want it?
There's ore
Wanna
like
give me more
mined
stars?
ore set like on
it's
shelves
not
on the wall.
fine.
There's ore, rocks, and metal.
There's a lot of crag
We
blocks.
found the
Don't-
Shifter's Veil, guys.
No, don't.
We did it.
Wait a minute. We should not trust Magnus. The note said that they need replacements for the ore. Is there something wrong with it?
I'm gonna throw the ore in a corner and see what happens. Like away from us.
Mr. President,
throw it at the wall.
Yeah,
Throw
just
it at the
throw
wall.
it. Yeah.
Shiloh, can you
Ichabod.
can you shoot something at me?
Oh yeah, I have a fireball.
Well, let's see if it explodes first.
Caden, please don't roll a bunch of dice. Please don't.
I threw it like away from us.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
the room,
away from us in a.
Okay, the room
I
is
could have just back my sling and like tossed it away.
Don't worry about it.
about
reminds
50
me-
feet by 80 feet, so it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
okay. I thought it was
fine.
smaller.
No,
This
the
reminds me
hallway
of-
was small. The
This
hallway was
reminds me
small.
of like 86 damage.
You want me to cast?
No structural
Let me cast it
damage.
that way.
Only damage to the creature.
But I think it's what the thing is.
So there is. So you hurl this. Can you make an attack roll actually?
14.
14.
Negative one
The
strength.
alloy cracks against the wall. A piece of that silvery vein stuff actually pops out and bounces against the ground, kind of almost like throwing up like little like incandescent sparks as it bounces. The rock itself cracks just a little bit. It seems to be weaker than most normal stone, and then falls to the ground. But it doesn't explode.
Oh, it doesn't explode when you hit it. Now firebolt it.
But wait,
I go, no, that's a bit dangerous, and I cast fireball.
before you do that,
Too late.
Can everyone come out of the room to make sure we don't kill ourselves?
It's a big room, 50 by 80.
And
Anywhere for one
We don't
corner
know
to
how
the
big
other
the
corner.
we don't know how
Is.
big the explosion is.
Yeah.
We don't know it's exactly fireball. Like,
Okay, make it an attack roll.
Okay.
AC 10.
I rolled a 4.
You sort of fire your hand.
Yes, my blood.
The energy is like it's you're charging up enough as you're aiming that your hand is shaking and it kind of bounces to the side, splatting against the wall, and burning a scorch mark into the wall there. The room shakes a little bit, but it's
Sorry.
Try again.
Okay. Why isn't it working?
another attack roll.
Okay. My God!
Oh my gosh.
Another 4?
Hey,
4 plus
hey,
what?
hey, Chloe, you need to get new dice.
Do.
Want to use the fell die?
Oh, the fell dice. Yeah.
Give me $1 million so I can buy some new dice.
Go.
Again. 5! Yay!
I need at least a 5.
Go from a 4 to a 5.
Hidden behind the corner of the room, almost in slow motion as this bolt of fiery energy crackles through the air before striking the alloy ore, splitting out, bursting into a plethora rainbow of colors.
Ooh, pretty.
Ooh.
And then
You all die.
Rocks fall.
energy ripples out. We're gonna be casting
This
some
is
chaos bolts.
What? What? I don't know.
Okay,
I stand in front of Ichabod.
I'm also standing in front of
I hide behind
I stand in
Elena.
front of you.
Can
You're
I,
standing in front of Ichabod.
tackle
No,
Ichabod?
I'm hiding behind you.
Tackle Shiloh.
sure.
Tackles Ichabod.
So any attack is gonna go to me.
I'm standing in front of Shiloh.
okay, there's
And I'm
gonna
standing behind all of them.
be okay. What's your AC?
My AC is 16.
My AC is 12.
What's your AC?
No, 14.
You?
15.
Okay, you.
18.
Okay.
Shut up.
But I'm standing behind Ellen.
I am trying to protect you guys. But
Like,
Okay,
you're too
so-
far away from us.
yeah, Magnus just went to the corner, just kind of like.
No, I followed you to the corner.
The chaos misses you, hits you, and crits on you.
Where's the lucky feet when you need it, guys? Oh, I'm so taking lucky.
Okay. Hold on, I'm getting another D8.
Whose idea was this again?
All of us.
Diego told
This
me
side
to.
of the table?
I didn't realize this. I thought it was gonna be fireball.
7
not
damage to you.
cannonball.
7 damage to you. Acid damage for against Sam.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I have to make one against Samuel.
Please be poisoned
that
when it
hits.
hits me because I'm resistant to poison.
Next for you for Bell.
Poison.
You
Poison.
got a force damage
Oh.
of 16.
I'm down.
Healing word.
I'm -1.
Wait, how are you down?
I got rocks and then I got fire.
Oh,
I did.
I take a lot of damage.
Oh, and then also we rolled 2 on the attack against you, so against Elena. That's gonna be a force damage of.
This is not a regular dungeon.
I'm immune to force damage.
You're immune to force
No, I'm
damage.
not.
Oh,
I was gonna
14.
make that joke. How did you beat me to that joke?
14 force damage.
I'm down.
Oh my god.
Healing word.
And then the crit against you.
I can heal you.
There's
Okay.
no way. There's no way.
you-
Because I'm getting
Max.
crit by my own party. There's no way.
What?
There's no
No,
way.
6.
You rolled
Sorry,
above my
6.
current
That's fine.
points.
No, whatever.
There's no way, man.
It's not happening.
It's not I win.
26 thunder damage.
I have 25 right now.
Silence.
Wait.
Immune to thunder.
Can I have second winded that 6 hit points?
Sure.
Yay!
Because otherwise we are doomed.
Magnus is like
cast Cure Wounds.
No. I literally have second wind, so I would.
Magnus is like
After taking your second breather, after the explosion of dog fire,
Yeah.
Dog fire.
you get hit with this burst of chaotic, thunderous energy.
I take 26.
he's like sitting in the corner and he's
Wait.
like, whew.
Okay.
Is
26.
am I or Ichabod injured in any way?
No.
Okay.
Which HP you
No,
got?
Ichabod got lucky.
How much dice is Chaos Bolt?
2d8 plus 1d6.
Oh, it's D8s.
Yeah.
I thought it was D6s.
No,
I was
no.
like, it can't be
D8
that
plus
bad.
1d6.
Okay. Well,
Well, now
I'm
the
healing
alloy
you.
exploded. Hold on, just making sure nothing happened. Does not hit any of the other alloy on the shelf.
Wait, but no, but you're down.
I'm up, apparently.
No, I healed him. I healed him.
In the
see what happens.
spirit of
There's
fairness, because I didn't say I'd do the second wind, I'm just kind of...
Okay, sure.
So
as this firebolt hits the alloy ore, explodes out into a shower of prismatic energy, and then bursts out.
I regret my decision.
Like a rainbow swirl, like almost like a bubble, far more faster and far more dangerous. As it bursts out, individual bolts of swirling energy striking everything within range.
We're actually so screwed if any of that hit any of the other chain reactions.
So...
Ooh, pretty!
Yeah.
Boom.
So let's not do that again.
Whose idea was that again?
I regret everything.
I slap you.
Like
go
I said,
unconscious
not
and slap.
twice.
It's like you have a minus.
Is anyone?
it's 0 damage.
Is anyone?
Hey, I'm just throwing this out. The lab is incredibly dangerous, and we should burn it to the ground. I'm sure nobody who owns this lab would care.
I agree.
Is anyone okay? Does anyone need to?
You know, we should take a breather.
We should take a breather.
We should take a breather.
As we're
Samuel has his hands on his knees.
I'm gonna heal Samuel.
Yes.
Let's see here. 4 hit points.
Yeah. Okay, so he's
Let's take a short rest.
Right? Okay.
Yes, I'm more great right now. This lab is far more volatile than we left it last.
Was it like this last time?
Well, we didn't try casting spells of the alloy.
I'm sorry.
Likely would have found out this the hard way if we had.
It was my fault.
But
It is your fault.
despite all that,
I was the one who cast it, so.
I don't think we should be throwing blame here. If anything, we've discovered a powerful weapon. Now that being said, he points towards the back of the wall.
Okay.
I think there's something here that we actually do need to investigate.
Let's take a short rest and look at it.
Yeah. So make sure to take yourself slow. You move around the lab and just investigate
Can
the
I
rest.
look at the alchemical stuff and can I try to finish the lipstick? Not the lipstick, the nail polish I was making. I'll make the lipstick.
Yeah. Make another nature check.
I will help you.
What?
You'll help me?
With advantage.
I'm 21.
It is. You haven't done this quite often before, but you surprise yourself with how easy it is to do with these artificially magically created roses. Now, Samuel is going to go up and start investigating the map.
Can I investigate with him? I can
Yes, make an investigation check.
I don't have good
I'm gonna go
investigation.
too.
Can I give someone else the help action?
Sure, you can give Sam the help.
I'll give someone the help action as well.
Wow.
Any luck?
6.
Am I better at maps than they are?
It's because I rolled a heavy one and
You very well might be.
watch.
Make an investigation roll with advantage because it fell.
I don't need your
Sidekick.
I got a 4.
Yes, you do.
I do need help. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, the help was actually really good.
You're welcome.
What's this? Investigation?
Yes,
That's 13.
13.
I also. I mean, I read maps.
Go for it.
I already roll.
What'd you
Do I
get?
want me to roll again?
What'd you get?
I don't even know
I
why I
rolled
helped you
18
with
plus
that. I don't know how to
1.
read.
Okay, so Magnus and Elena. So the two of you are
Like looking through the.
So
the nail
okay,
polish.
first I'll describe the map itself. It's a map of the surrounding regions with a key in the corner dictating the overall structure of Aetherica. It's actually sees cover a very big region, and though it's a rather crude map, it is clear that it was written with care, and it has a lot of notations surrounding Indorfish. The notations are in different colors. There's marks corresponding to each one, scrawled on different portions, all in rocky regions. You can tell that these are, it looks to be order reports, and various, with descriptions and ratings of various different kinds of metals.
Are they ordering from Manar or other cities around the world?
They are ordering, well, so there are order reports, extremely concentrated in Manar, so all the colors of the marks. Each color of ink used seems to correlate to a different kind of metal. Or.
And there's a lot of different. There's a lot of types of ore.
Yes.
So the sticky note that we saw earlier just said need replacement for ore. It could be any ore.
Right. The thing is that it seems to be tracing back the ore to where it was mined and like rating the quality, what its properties were in various
So we
experiments.
know what alloy is going.
Can I take a look at all the alloys? Because on that note,
Yes.
can I take a look at all the alloys that are still on the shelf?
It's worth noting that there's no notation of any sort of alloy mined.
Okay. So no alloy mined.
But it is clear from the investigation that this has been opened and removed many times, so this is updated recently.
How many sets of handwriting are there?
One for the most part, but there's a small note in common in the... sorry, not common, Elvish in the bottom.
In different handwriting?
Yes.
I read Elvish.
You read Elvish? It's a suggestion for maybe let's try here this time, but it is rather old.
Which mine?
It is on a spot that hasn't been checked at all.
And I'm assuming I don't find any recipes. Any percents for what metals they used, what percent of what to make
chemical, like chemical, like metallurgy, that kind of stuff.
Clarification. Alloy is not an alloy.
Oh, it's not?
Alloy is an ore that is mined.
Oh, I thought the comment of "you don't see a mind anywhere" implies that they fabricated.
Apologies for the from this.
Yeah, it's not they use all the metals together.
I think it would be better. Well, I don't know.
It's called alloy.
Yes, that maybe that would have been a better set of world building. But they call it alloy for reasons unknown.
Bloodstone, great, okay.
Or bloodstone. Yeah. Yes.
Stoneblood.
Stoneblood. Apologies, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
so,
actually.
What do you do?
We'll get to that later.
I'm gonna compare what ores, because you said there are other ores, right? What ores are still on the shelf, and compare them to all the mines and stuff. See if there's any missing.
There is. So the records go back. Looks to be several years. The ores that are primarily on the shelf are eclectic mix, mostly iron, copper, a little bit of manufactured steel and whatnot. But the most common by far is just plain iron, which is what it looks like the dog was made out of.
Dog.
Yes. The alloy is in the minority for the rest of the ores, to be sure.
We don't have a bag of holding yet.
How many is
I
that?
have a bag of holding. No,
I pull out my awesome bag of holding that I've always had.
I shift the bag to a bag of holding.
We Sam was investigating this. I don't read Dwarvish, but do you think we should take this map with us when we leave?
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Take everything.
Okay. So he turns to leave, nodding to you. Does anyone actually open the case and grab the map?
I'll go open and grab it.
Oh.
We don't have a rogue.
You're just gonna open
Secret tunnel.
We should probably start checking.
it?
Okay.
What's a trap?
I
think rocks just fall.
I'm gonna need you to make that save. Apologies.
Don't. Oh.
14.
14? Okay, that passes.
That's right.
As you open up, a hammer swings out from behind as it's like spring loaded. But you made a dodge back. It seems to be a hastily constructed trap, almost made in passing. Yeah, you can wrench it out of it.
my hammer now?
Yes, it is a forging hammer that has been remade into a trap. But behind the map and behind the wall is a compartment drilled into the stone containing a single wooden crate.
Ooh.
Scrawled on the crate in white ink is the word alloy.
I got alloy!
Careful with that. I can't. I'm kidding.
It's only Volta who casts magic.
You're one to talk.
And with that,
Sorry.
I think we'll
Here,
call
Bo.
it to today's break. And when we get back, we'll continue the adventure. Perhaps researching where this alloy came from and how the party might get more hold of it. Join us in only a few minutes. Stay tuned. We'll be gone for about 15 minutes, but please stay tuned because we are still hot on the adventure. Thank you for watching,
Who's
and we'll
closer
be
to the
back
Shifter's
soon.
Veil? Who's closer to the Shifter's Veil?
I'll say goblin.
And welcome back.
Shortest.
Oh yeah, I didn't take any damage.
And now, with that out of the way,
Speed running to the next area.
we return
After this.
to the world of Aetherka.
Oh,
There is a crate that you found in the space behind the wall map. On it is labeled Aetherka and not Aetherka. Alloy. It starts with an A. I got confused. It is labeled alloy in white paint, and it appears to be sealed in place. Clearly, it was hidden here for a reason. Although with the various traps involved, it's clear the owners must have had some sort of, propensity towards protecting against potential either thieves or enemy scientists. Okay, now, what do you do with this crate?
I open it
Oh my god.
just to make sure.
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check for.
It's a traps. Check for traps. Make an investigation check.
Yo!
4. I don't see traps.
It looks to be a simple wooden crate, held together
Oh
by,
no, I gave it to Fel. I don't have the crate.
Oh, I have the crate. I'm
by,
just holding it out.
by hand
That's
forged
it.
nails.
I was a natural 1 and a natural 6, so +1 for investigation.
Look inside the
So,
crate.
do,
We're gonna die.
do you open?
Magnus, give me the help action.
It is about yay big.
I'm not going
Maybe a foot on each side.
That's
No,
like
so I
half
can
the
roll
size of
investigation.
I'm not going in.
How confident am
Phil,
I
do you need
in my
help carrying
investigation
that? That
skills?
looks a
I
bit
will
Thoroughly.
kill Xavier.
I have -1 strength.
Thoroughly.
Yeah, do you?
Thoroughly.
I have -1 strength. Do you
We're
need
both
help?
struggling to pick it up and we're helping each other. It's not working.
Me too.
Shiloh,
Careful.
Yes?
perhaps you should stay away from it.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry, and I'm gonna
Only made mage.
sorry.
Do you have mage hand?
That was
No.
still.
Oh.
Ichabod's
Well,
magic.
Yeah, I can do that.
Nothing can go wrong from opening it while I'm holding it. Surely.
Does anyone have a piece of
Flip the box open. For once, it's not trapped. the lid thuds open, and inside you see various instances of that spiderweb vein pattern of white crystalline glowing
Detect evil and good.
rock.
Shiloh, are you gonna cast firebolt on this one? Oh, your mouth is.
The alloy seems to be in this. It's just
that
entirely
was- no,
separated
she's
from
attacked.
entirely separated from the rock from which the ore was a part of, and is interspaced all throughout it are various wires and contraptions that twist around them in various patterns. It seems as he was trying to do something either to melt it or to engage its power in a controlled way. But these machines look very haphazard and none of them look complete.
I think he failed.
Is there any difference, observably, between that piece of ore and the other ones that were?
Yes, so in these ones, the spiderweb crack patterns of alloy have been cleanly cleaned off of any rock and separated. So it is as if they're still in the shape that they were in when they were in the rock, but have now been separated and cleaned off with purportedly like rock polish or something.
It's like in Minecraft when you find diamonds and mine around it.
Yeah.
So you can go
That's
back to the fortune farm.
hilarious
Yeah.
analogy.
Where's the fortune pick when you need it?
So what do you do?
Actually, fortune is magic, so just think.
So that's right. There's also another map
Ore spawn
on the
mod.
inside of this crate. It is much more hastily sketched, but this one uses white ink, and it marks off a few places that weren't marked in the original map.
To the library. Go.
Oh, I read it.
These are in Dwarvish again, but they list the locations, apparently, if you read them, where this alloy was mined, and various properties that do in fact differ between the different sources of mines. There's also some
What is a fireball?
There's also some speculation around the margins of the map that say that the patterns of places where alloy was found, at least in the dragon's territory, seem to be almost not spiraling out, but much higher concentrated the closer they get to Centrafio, and almost as if they're growing vines away from the center.
Don't waste this in traffic.
So this either means that Centrafiel has no alloy, or it's the source of the alloy, or
I'm inclined to think that there is much more at his heart.
which is why he's trying to invade Centrafiel.
Maybe Traze should know this,
Yeah.
seeing how he's the leader.
You intend to place a weapon in the hands of a lesser mage?
No.
That's what this.
My
I mean, I don't think he's gonna use it.
If we could
Why
speak
not?
up a little bit, just so
I don't think he's gonna use it. Just, I mean, because Samuel's right here. He saw what happened.
One mage or different. One mage or another. What difference does it make? These men seek power. They seek to use the tools, bend the world to their will.
And is that such a bad thing? To put that power in the hands of someone that we know is fighting for the good of Samuel.
Okay.
Fighting for
That's
the good.
Ichabod, actually.
I thought it was Ichabod. It's like, I'm like, is he?
in the
Like a
chaos,
puberty, just like
a chaos bolt scraped by his throat, like Leonardo
Oh, there
style,
we go.
TMNT, like voice
He's
dropped.
scarred, but not there.
To put that power in the hands of someone we know is going to use it for the good of Ithaca?
You are saying this as someone who wears, who fights under a blue banner.
And
You would
a
ask
banner I
someone,
chose to follow.
you would ask someone who fights under a red banner, and they would say that the other one fights for the same thing.
Well, soldiers have to think that their commander's in charge, but one of us actually is right. I've met Justin. I've talked to him. How many can you say that for the dragon side?
I talked to Dragon. We all did.
Yeah, last time he threatened me.
The curious part is, I've hardly ever seen Justin. I've met him once when I was supposedly once. He maybe might have. No, that was anyway.
Huh?
I've seen him maybe once, and I've seen the dragon help out a poor little family. His house stopped burning.
Saw the story.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Although I trust Justin far more than the dragon, he is not at all once proved.
He did threaten us.
He cast Firebolt on you.
Yeah, he tried to
It is
murder
wrong
me.
to assume that the people who follow another alignment are evil in some way. Or that on the other side of the border are bad people. Do I seem like a bad person to you?
Well, of course, not everyone's bad, but
And where do you think I'm from?
I wouldn't be able to kill soldiers on the other side if I did have some sort of inclination that they chose the side of evil.
Yes. Now, each have a choice to fight. It's not a choice for good or evil, but for one banner or another. There's a difference. I chose to help you because you are in need of it. That it is wrong to imprison those in such conditions. It's wrong to imprison some in general. You made your choice, but as did we. However, do not label them as evil simply because you have a disagreement of worldview.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Sam, back me up here.
The dragon is the one invading. And
We are
he's the
simply
one-
defending our homeland, and these blood wardens and their entourages with their great waves of conquering soldiers. Towns have been destroyed, burnt over. Perhaps by not the dragon's direct will, but by his people.
Yes. And I have heard tales of this.
There's one man on this continent who has the chance to rival the dragon and his posse in power, and that is Justin. And I will do everything in the power bestowed to me to make sure this information gets to him, regardless of who might be evil or not. Do you understand me?
In this, I will not stop you. I will offer no resistance. But, given time, just make me this promise. Should Jesden Trace order you forward in some advance of St. Raphael, you will ask yourself, even for a moment, whether or not you are doing the right thing. Not for him, but for yourself.
I always do.
Keep doing so.
Fine. But this map here points to the marked location where the alloy was mined. It's not far off.
No, it's not.
We could get it there in half a day, make it there by nightfall, and, well, even before that, still high in the sky. If we want more information about this before we return to the Justin, then that's where we need to go.
Okay.
Let us strike forward. But first, I'm going to take a piece of parchment.
My biggest worry is that we may encounter some of his forces on the way here. He has most likely already heard about what we have done in Geyserfall. I would be
Yes, but would he know who?
No.
unlikely, however,
Then we're fine.
he has seen us, and there's more than one person who is in Geyserfall who's also seen us. He is smart enough to put two and two together. I worry that if we go there too quickly, we will meet the dragon once again. And he will not spare us this time.
Consider this. The dragon is an individual with a lot on his place. He has a world to conquer. It's not a good thing, but it is true. The longer that we wait in his territory, the more dangerous there is of somebody catching up to us. So, the sooner that we can go find this and strike out of this territory, the better.
I agree.
Wait, I thought the mine was inside the dragon's territory.
That's what I'm.
Yes.
What I'm saying is,
Because
my accent's terrible. What I'm saying is, the longer we wait, the more likely it is that some patrol is going to be like,
Not
"Oh,
your
we have to
accent
go
changed so
find."
much.
We should do this now before the
I'm
dragon
sorry.
has time to come after us.
So let us go.
Very well.
Before you do, Samuel turns to the walls. We really should take some of this with us. Well, who knows if we'll actually be able to find any of that mine.
Being caught with it would be inconvenient, but
Shiloh could just cast another fireball.
I'm the.
we could destroy it.
It's not like she's going to miss again.
Stop this! I'm
She
sorry!
probably- She probably would
apologize.
miss again. I don't think I've ever seen her hit a single attack.
Should
What
we,
is this dig? Come on.
I'm upset with you.
It would
I'm
be
sorry!
it would be rather rude to sit owners of this location, but for strategic sense, it would be better perhaps if we left it untouched.
I have a question. Do we know the way the sending zone works?
The knowledge is generally becoming more widespread, and you know how a sending stone works. Like you press the rune, talk into it, and then it appears on the other side. But the actual spell mechanics might be a little bit out of your understanding.
You press the button and you speak. I want to talk to Justin Tracy.
Yes. So, see, think about this. Most people know how to use a cell phone. Most people don't know how a cell phone is put together. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get it. I'm
Yes.
saying, can we are the sending stones connected?
Yes,
Or,
but
like,
not to
one-
the.
like,
It's not one phone can call any phone.
are they
It's one phone.
walkie-talkies?
Oh yeah, they're walkie-talkies, not phones.
Okay, that's what I was trying to
Yes.
get
Apologies. Yes.
at. Alright, that's all.
So we
Also-
steal the walkie-talkies.
We. Oh wait, we have to finish the rolling on the lab.
So she says, "Well, there's a fat chance of us leaving the lab untouched. Look at this place. It obviously the scorch marks from the dog, and there's up to overturned tables.
That is what this is for, and I'm going to quickly write out a note of apology, and just being like, "Thank you for your hospitality. I apologize for the state of disarray that we leave it in. Perhaps should we ever encounter each other, and for example in Manar, just I can make it up to you in some way. Signed, whoever."
Fel takes the pen and scribbles what would be a signature if Fel could ever write.
Does anyone else want to put their name on the note of condolence?
I would not like.
I will not either. I pick up all the
I
pieces
write
that
sorry
I can
with a
find.
sad face. Good cry.
I pick up all the spare pieces and I put of the dog that I can find and I put them on the table in like a little area so they don't have to go look around and be like, and with another note being like, "Sorry, your dog died."
I read
Not
another.
sorry.
I read another sorry with a sad face.
I write
Yeah.
an indignant little like soliloquy about how dare you use such a vessel to harm itself and others.
I also take them
How
out that way.
dare you?
A lot of the stone, a lot of the minerals.
Yes.
Do that. You tried to kill us.
So then the
Wait, 3 people went unconscious.
That's because of me.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Their place.
the place is much disarray. I don't think it'll matter much if we each take a little bit.
Yeah.
He starts tossing a little tiny bit of chunk of alloy to everyone. You take a little. This stuff is valuable, if nothing else.
And we're taking the chest, right?
The chest of alloy experiments.
The chest with the map.
Just with the yes.
Just
Do
take
we
the map.
want? Actually, no. That's not.
Just take the map. We don't need to.
Take the
we're
alloy
gonna take it. We'll
experiments.
just take the map.
Okay.
What are we gonna do with that experiment?
Roll people up.
Piss her off.
Everyone takes their piece.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bit of alloy.
As you hold, sorry, I should say
Oh,
this.
right. I shouldn't take it.
Well, do you catch it?
Oh, he throws it to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I catch it if he throws it to me.
So Magnus,
Oh
as you're holding this alloy, it actually like seems to like dissolve and almost melt in your hands. You start to drop it, but as you drop it, sort of plings to the ground. The light inside is much brighter. I will say this: your affliction momentarily becomes slightly easier to maintain.
I was about to throw Shiloh
Can
out
I
the door.
sleight of hand try to hide
Away
that?
from this.
Is there any way that I can like kick it to the side or hide the color?
So you pick up the alloy. It's glowing much brighter than it was before.
No, like when I dropped it, is there a way that I can like kick it to the side and be like, I didn't do that?
Well, you kick it, so it was melting like out of your hands. But when it clings to the ground, it's very clearly like solid. But that crystalline, that like veiny structure is gone. In its place is just a straight crystal, like something you find out of geode.
Whoa, okay. Can I stealth check to hide that one and then?
Go for it.
Do I notice that
Advantage
mental is
perception.
easier?
Everyone else make a perception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20?
I don't need to perceive them.
Do I have disadvantage because of chainmail, or is that just when I'm physically?
That's only when you're physically moving.
Great. Okay.
But you know, I'm gonna help you out. No, you get advantage.
I rolled a nat-
I know this is important to you.
Anthony, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but if you
it
roll a
could
natural
still
20.
matter because natural 20s don't mean anything. You just roll the 20. Please.
Yeah!
Wait.
What's your
Do we
stealth?
add the additions?
What? No, because you have
That?
disadvantage because you
No,
have
I
know.
armor, right?
No, the armor doesn't matter for this because it's just the motion. It's when I'm physically sneaking
okay.
because it catches the light. Light
What's your
doesn't matter.
stealth? What's your
It
stealth?
gives me advantage.
What's your stealth?
So that's a solid. That's a 20 plus 1 plus. Oh, this is not good. That's a 23.
What? You have +2 to stealth?
I have a plus
How
2
much
to
is your?
dexterity.
How much is
That's
your?
hilarious.
Perception is 1.
Can you add?
I can add Bardic Inspiration because I am playing music!
No, you have to give yourself before you make the check.
have to
You
get
can't
yourself
retroactively do so.
You kick to the side, and as you hear the cling, as this alloy
Literally.
hits the ground, you look over Magnus, but there's nothing there.
I am going to, without
I'm just standing in front of Agnes.
Without touching, I am going to, this I won't necessarily hide. I'll be like, yes, it could be valuable, and I'm going to take my backpack and I'm just gonna like brush clearance aisle, just like.
You know, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna take more and put it in my backpack. Just
What just happened?
Thank you. What?
Oh, sorry.
No,
I thought I-
Samuel, that's a good idea. It's valuable.
Right. Okay. So,
now it's
you guys leave
a lot that way.
the.
I hope no more rocks fall.
No, without triggering any more
Everybody
tracks,
dies.
thankfully, you would leave the strange lab, going out into the overworld, and trekking on the still long walk to the first location that from which alloy is mined. The
Plus 6.
The hills of the rolling plains of scattered brush and overgrowth gradually turns into more rocky terrain. There's sharp crevices and falls until you reach the location specified on the map. A vast, spanning ravine dipping deep into the earth. It is tiered in sections, as if the rock was broken apart multiple times, not by human hands, but by the natural processes of tectonic plates in nature. It seems that there was a river that briefly passed through, as there's layers of sedentary rock lining the sides, but the river's long gone now, and all that's left is a sort of bed where a dip in the land that crossed through. Yes.
Was any of the ore that we got silver and iron?
There was some silver and a lot of iron.
Can I start powdering it? Because that's one of my spell components for evil and good.
Oh, that's actually.
Okay, cool, yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Also, as we're walking, when we're traveling, can I pull Samuel aside, just like
Sure thing.
on his own, just be like, you can vouch for sure that Justin is an honorable man?
I've met him personally, and to be honest, yes.
Is it possible that you can get us any kind of audience with him?
Odds with just himself, I mean, he's pretty busy, but I imagine he's gonna be pretty interested in what we discovered. So, I'd like to say so, yes.
And if you would discover something inconvenient to a person that is potentially dangerous, would he be more inclined to simply make some disappear or to help some?
Well, Justin? He's never one to let a tool fall away. If he thinks you might be useful, and dangerous even, he'll put you right on the front lines. Assuming you're willing, of course.
Thank you. When the dragon appeared and Shiloh was burdened with this strange affliction. The dragon seemed to think it was better to potentially make her disappear rather than help her. So I was curious if what you think just.
You see like a flash of anger fall over Samuel's eyes. It's clear that the mere mention of dragon doing anything wrong is just kind of fires him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like something the dragon would do.
Possibly. Unless we misunderstood his intentions, it did not seem
There's no misunderstanding him. I want to call him a man, but I know he's not. There's no one misunderstanding a creature like that. He has his intentions.
Creature is a good word.
What'd you say?
Creature is a good word.
It truly is. He's trekking along across the sprouts of grass, dirt, and stone.
He may be nothing more than a man. And men.
He shoots a grin at you and then continues walking forward. Now, the ravine. It is clear right from the outset that this ravine has lots of infrastructure. It's even a small encampment wall surrounding the short shallow portion of the ravine that you can walk into, given enough ladders and parts. So you can't see much of the ravine, but because of the high elevation of some of the surrounding hills, you could look over the encampment and see the sprawling break in the earth that ripples out into small cracks and the stone surrounding. There are not necessarily people milling about. There are a few hunched over individuals wearing ragged clothes, hauling burdens in various directions across the camp. As you watch, there is a very sturdy looking coach packed and tied down with all manner of various material and driven by a heavy mule that is sent out plodding away from the encampment down a road opposite from you. What do you do?
This is people carrying things away from them.
No, there are workers that are hauling stones or what looks to be just various mine-related materials all around this encampment, out of the ravine, and working in pack wagons. There are some tents set up as a little mini settlement further along, but the ravine is obviously the main focus of this encampment.
Maybe we just walk in.
Do we?
They seem nice.
Are there any standards, like banners that are erected, and do we see any kind of armed presence guarding this encampment?
If you look closely as you're approaching, looking over the hill, you can see that there, rather than banners, there is alternating certain sections of the stakes that make up the encampment wall that are painted in sloppy stripes of red and black.
Is that the dragon's colors?
That is one of the patterns of colors that people use to associate with the dragon.
Basically anything red based.
Yes. Closer to his main cities, he tends to use red and gold, but a lot of his symbology is red and black.
Cool. So we got red and black notation, but we don't necessarily see an immediate armed presence.
It doesn't look like it.
Okay, well, that's good.
They're just miners.
I mean, we can just walk in, and I'm sure I can talk my way out of anything.
Right? Like,
Hello.
You call that?
Do I?
do you?
I walk over and I'm gonna try and see if there's a store or something.
Okay, walk towards the encampment?
Are we walking towards the encampment?
Sure.
Yeah.
As soon as you crest over this hill, you'll be in full view of the people inside.
Okay.
No.
So,
You mean right now?
you guys crest the hill. You're staying with a silhouette with your okay, so if you're traveling north
We're
west,
playing music.
The sun is from the south.
the sun goes from east to west. So you were walking into the sun.
I got you.
But lit in full glory as you
We're gonna buy
descend
you a hat.
down this hill.
I mean, I do have a hat.
You see, there's a few people, there's a few of the
always
mine
directly.
workers look up at you, look at this as approaching party. They seem almost confused, but then just resignedly turn back to their work.
Just walking like you own the place.
Is there any kind of overseer that comes out to greet us or not?
It doesn't look like it, no.
Maybe we just walk in. No one stops us.
I mean, if you act like you belong there,
Yeah.
who's gonna stop you?
I'm gonna see if there is a. By the way, I just realized I do have gold accents on a lot of my stuff. I'm not entirely gold. I just have gold accents.
It's not black armor. It's
Gold
leather
girl.
armor.
Daddy's money.
Girl.
I do have a
Golden
bit.
girl.
I will put like my cape all over and like put a hood up so it's like covered, and I don't have any obvious gold stuff, and I'm not wearing my fox mask.
No,
So
gold's fine. Just metal.
no gold. Like I'm rich.
Oh,
The gold accent.
Oh, that's
No.
right.
So,
Girl.
so as you walk into the encampment, there's a large what do you call archway in place of the gate. It's just an opening in the wall of the encampment with a sort of large concentration of where it approaches the tents, and in the distance you see the ravine. But you walk through. There's no one stopping you. People are kind of like simply getting out of your way, as if they're used to people coming in, and they're used to those people being people they don't want to mess with.
Alright.
I'm gonna see if they have a store.
A store. There is a large hub tent that is set up along the others. It's maybe not necessarily a store, but you can hear more noise coming from it than the other ones. There's clearly a small crowd inside.
Does anyone want to see if we can buy something?
Oh, can I give Ichabod my spare leather armor?
Okay.
Because I don't think he has armor.
Yeah,
I have
he does
extra leather
not.
armor.
That's not a. He doesn't have proficiency.
Yes.
Which means he has disadvantage on a lot of things when wearing it.
He'll get better
Does
at it
he still have
eventually.
his AC though? Like, it's better to have.
I feel like it's better to be
It's better to.
defense.
He's not good at things anyways.
This man is making us all so stressed.
So, are you?
He
Are
still
you
has 4 temporary
so,
hit points.
so he's. I assume over the course of the journey you passed along to him. He just since changed into it, which now ups his AC by 1.
Yeah.
11 to
Hey,
12.
1 is 1. Like, that can work.
However, now we'll have disadvantage until he grows accustomed to wearing the leather armor
Oh
around.
god.
He's fine. He's
Okay.
I'm so stressed for this man.
So you make your way towards this sort of hub tent. It is painted in these red and black colors, but it seems to be mostly just like cloth. What do you call it? Not thatch. Canvas.
Canvas.
Yes, a very like husk material that's clearly been there for a while. It's
Not
stained. There are swaths that are painted in red and black, but overall it is.
You didn't hear the last part of my sentence. Never mind.
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
I said not blackboard.
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
And you push aside the entrance flap, and inside,
for if you want.
inside is a sort of like almost jovial atmosphere. It is the subdued quiet of people who are finished with their work for the day and have finally found a space that they no longer have to worry about the troubles of the day. There are people sitting alone at tables. There's a low murmur of conversation as people converse with their friends, either over a few drinks or the plates of food. The person at the counter is what looks to be it's human, but they have longer ears and like weird stringy hair, sunken eyes, and a raspy voice. They're very spindly as they pull off various.
Like those floating car, like the car dealerships, they have like the inflatable.
No, a little more bony than that.
Okay.
But each person seems to be presenting what looks to be like a meal chip to this person as he brings out these plates and mugs and whatnot of various consumable substances. He has a very sour expression on his face, but the people inside look to be, relatively relieved to be done with their work for the shift. What do you do?
I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna ask, you by any chance do trade-ins?
Hey, it's time to get in line. No one goes to the front without a special meal chip.
Oh, we don't have a meal chip. We just have some questions to ask.
And how did you get
I
here?
walked here.
We walked in here.
One moment. Shurgesh.
Shurgesh, yes. A actual goblin comes. He has a very large hood and big shoulder
Opposed
cloaks.
to imposter goblins.
He comes crawling up.
What did you want? We've got special guests. Oh, I can take over.
Question: which one of them is wearing a gold ring on their finger?
A gold ring?
Yes.
Neither are wearing a gold ring, unfortunately. But the
Oh, I get it.
the goblin creature jumps up onto a bar stool and then clambers onto the bar so he can begin taking meal chips and exchanging meals.
Now, come with me. I have some questions to ask you.
Mike Wazowski.
In return, can
What was
we
the name of the
ask
second goblin?
Shurtle?
Shurtle.
In return,
Oh, sure, Shurgesh. I got confused with your Smeagol.
Michael was
That wasn't a Smeagol.
in return for some questions that you might want to ask us, may we ask some questions in return?
If you need to.
Oh, thank you.
I like how you swept into the
Michael's house.
Well, now you put it in my head, and now it's not getting out.
Michael's house.
So he twists his weird body around over the bar, and you can see he's only wearing like cut off shorts, so he has very long, spindly legs that are just a little gross.
I cover Ichabod's eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Come with me into the back room.
the back room.
Very well.
He's got a table set up, and there's just bloodstains on the table.
On the table.
So he moves around, but push another flap out, open to another section of the tent. Inside is what looks to be a table full of shipping manifests, various ledgers, reports, all of which is managed over by a very old-looking female goblin who's frantically scribbling notes and passing out papers. There are various human attendants that come in and move out, collecting papers and move them around. It's clear this is not the hub of the business activity, or rather, the singular person who is the hub of the business activity.
Oh my. Hello.
She just like nods briefly in your direction before returning and scribbling on the paper.
Now, what is it you wanted to ask me?
I looked at Sam.
I want to do some trade-ins. I give you some items and you give me some gold.
Make a persuasion check.
A 23.
You're welcome.
Oh boy.
Roll for unfriendliness.
The truth is, we don't have much gold here.
His voice is.
The pollution of the mines weighing down on you.
Black lung.
Just because the canary won't sing anymore doesn't mean it's not gonna kill you too.
We start hearing voices like, guys, the canary died.
I'll help you out the best I can, but you best know this place is dangerous.
Oh, we know.
And it's gotten more dangerous ever since that dragon folk came here.
Oh, do you know what he did?
Increased our quota tenfold is what he did. Always demanding more crystals, more crystals.
Do you happen to know the reason why? Or
No clue. He paid us well, but not in gold.
how
He
does
pay
he
you
pay
with-
you?
That's the character now.
Very
This
actually very
character's going to
difficult.
kill Caden. The DM's gonna die now.
In real life, yes. He turns around and pulls out. He reaches to a sack at his belt and pulls out a small pile of red powder.
Oh.
This stuff. There's a gleam in his eyes. He looks over and then stuffs it back in his pocket.
So he gave you drugs.
What is it?
It's a small pile of red powder that he
Do you recognize it?
make a nature check.
19 plus
Something.
plus 3, 22.
You have high intelligence. Jesus.
No, yeah, plus 1. I have experience in nature.
I don't know what it is, but it keeps me going back into that mine.
I'm gonna turn to Magnus
You
and
should
say,
know what substances you consume.
and that is the guy you were saying is not possibly evil.
I was saying it's the people who serve him. And that's possibly evil.
So
And do I recognize that at all? Is this common?
why would you
Yeah,
want...
what's up with the
Would you nature checks? What'd you get for nature checks?
22?
22?
3.
3?
Yeah.
19 plus 3, 22.
This is called ground bloodleaf. It is a mental stimulant. It is not necessarily addictive. It doesn't have any perceivable side effects. It has bad medical side effects, but in the long term. But the immediate mental stimulant that it provides is so it's not biologically addicting. But in sense of caffeine, it's
biologically addictive. Caffeine is a drug.
Caffeine is biological.
Caffeine is canonically a drug.
Why would you
Canonically? You mean just regularly a drug?
Scientifically a
What would
drug.
make this more valuable than gold?
Try it.
I'd rather not.
I like to think that they're like, this is bad for our health, but the mines are worse, so it's fine.
that is very close to the mentality that
One bad cancels another.
It is also it is especially effective. So usually when you have smaller bodies, and fast metabolism. Sorry, when you have smaller bodies, the drugs affect you more. But if you have fast metabolism, they affect you less. This drug actually isn't affected by metabolism because it is actually physically soaked into the cells.
Oh.
What the flip?
Yes.
Oh, he's evolving.
That was
What the
close.
Guys, everyone clap for King.
So creatures with small bodies, like goblins, are especially affected.
I see.
So I would be very affected.
Yes, you as well. Although you have very strange biology, so I'm not sure what it would really do to you.
I guess so.
This is bad for you.
Please don't.
Well,
Please don't.
you don't know that.
Wait, does that mean
Did you make an
it
interesting
changes
drug?
how
I
effective
know
it is for
that.
me based on what size I become?
Yes.
Why on earth
Would you
would this
like to
be
tell
more valuable than
Feldes?
gold?
Because our lives in these mines are terrible. We live our days in darkness. We die in darkness. And all we breathe is darkness. It coats our lungs, coats our children. All we are is black on the inside and outside. But this makes us forget, keeps us going. Only that makes life worth living in these times.
I have a lot of shock of darkness.
I was born in the dark. Molded by it. I didn't see the light of day until
Until I was 6.
You wouldn't mind.
This doesn't seem like a very healthy way to cope. Is it not good? Is it not bad for your health?
Whatever keeps them going.
They can be dumb as long as we get in the mines.
You thinking that underground is not that bad?
Yeah.
And all we have to pay for is the crystals we're already mining.
Here,
We don't even know no one else will buy them, so we're not already basically getting it for free.
I'll give you a crystal if you let us go in the mines.
Are you holding up the alloy crystal?
We see hundreds of those every shipment.
What are you holding up?
The alloy crystal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not holding up there.
That
They
probably
sell.
came from one of our mines.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give it to you if you let us go in the mines. You want it back or not?
Persuasion check.
26.
Yes. You.
Good
Actual
bard.
19, huh?
Yeah.
You.
Well, I suppose if it's a gift freely given.
It snaps it out of your hands. It's over.
Nah, this came from the plant up north. Yeah, shoddy work.
It's amazing you can tell.
Yeah, well, I've been around this place my whole life. Family's been in the trade for generations. We used to mine gold. Blasted out the old mine, and when we found out the dragon would pay more for this.
When was
Val,
the
can
last
I
time you were in
talk to you
contact
for a
with the
second?
dragon?
Sure.
I bend over and I thinking with my thoughts. I'm gonna. Is bloodleaf something that can be reproduced with druidcraft?
Oh.
Yes.
But
I am going to I'm gonna ask him. Hey Fel, I'm going to describe what bloodleaves look like. Can you go outside? Can you? Is it possible for you to go
I already
outside
got
for
us
just
access to
hold
them.
on for 2 seconds? Make a few blood leaves, get their seeds, and then come back in.
Sure.
Thank you.
When was the last time you were in contact
Fel just
with
like
the
backs
dragon?
out the tent like backwards
Simpson style.
Yeah, Homer Simpson style, like
You
out
were a
in,
good influence.
in the bush.
Oh, Miralai.
Actually, I don't do it. I'm pissed off.
Yeah, he doesn't like
Okay.
I don't do it.
Oh, Miralai over here. She writes letters to Dragon almost every week.
he got his act.
Needs to in order to
Which one's
maintain
these
the
two?
shipment schedule.
So you see the dragon very often, do you?
No, we don't see him. He doesn't come around these parts often.
Ah.
About once a year or so.
Do you know the location where you shipped this
This
crystal and alloy and all that whatnot?
Yeah. Ship it straight to Eberron.
I'll persuade you. to
Land's
sit
old
down.
wasteland, but he wants it there for some reason.
Everyone, write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
I will only do that for you.
Eberron is in the. Oh, I had to flip around. Eberron is in the east. A little more, a fair bit northern than you guys are. You guys are a lot southern of. So think east and north.
I will do whatever you'd like me to do in order to repay the debt that I made by asking Shiloh to blow us all up.
I'm sorry.
That was no. I'm thinking this is
You
nuts.
can't think to me
He can.
unless
Oh.
you have message.
I don't have message. Oh, so I have
You're talking out loud.
Oh, okay. We're go outside then. We're outside then. I thought I could
Drag Methel outside.
Mafel.
Yeah.
The fell.
Methel.
Wait,
You
the
got
Methel.
Methel
So
outside.
you crouch down on the ground and you work magic like
Are you doing it?
Yeah, if I can make you do one thing, like at any point, yes.
So as you're describing this, you're reaching out for your senses, like trying to find like the particular matter that makes up this blood leaf and drawing it into your spores, pulling them out of the ground until a small round bulbish plant. Think like a head of lettuce, but with a shell on the outside.
Oh.
It is
coconut.
is topped by a single bright red flower with
It's called pineapple
with yellow veins that shrivel up its petals. It pulls out of the ground before you. Make a nature check.
Help.
9.
Help.
Well, no,
You
I
think
will help.
you think it's usable.
I will help him. I will help Bell.
Okay, yeah, sure. Make an advantage.
It's even worse. It's
Okay.
It's
Okay.
So you're pretty sure it's usable.
I pick out some of the seeds.
They pop out. Think like almost like a pomegranate as you pour it up and.
Ooh.
You pretty soon you have a small pile like in your hand with a little bit of the sap kind of oozing out and drying in your hand.
I just think, oh, can we plant these and reproduce them naturally?
Plant these. I mean, like you said, the Bell wouldn't think it's probably usable.
Okay.
It's a seed.
It might work. I stash one half of it, and I stash one half of it in one pouch, and then another half in the other pouch.
Okay.
And with like my hand in in my left pouch, I like walk over, and then I pull them out. I pull out, and then I say, how about you never talk to the dragon again? And I splatter the blood leaf seeds right in front
I
of me.
need you to make a honestly, that's gonna be a performance check.
Is there anything I can do
16
to replace?
plus 3, 19.
19.
Whoa.
You see that he looks at these seeds, his eyes glaze over.
Where did you get these?
We have our ways.
His long-bearded hand reaches and snatches them up, looks around.
You realize I can become a very powerful man with these.
All you have to do is
He's
plant
gonna
them.
become a drug lord.
All you have to do
You
is...
just set up a kingpin.
I did.
Goblin kingpin.
Oh, there's a crazy story that's gonna come out of this.
The only thing you have to do is the next time a messenger comes by here, ask him to send a letter to this address. And it is a post office in probably some bordering village. So it's the address to that place.
Okay.
And it's what I'd like to happen. He sends something over there, and then it would send it over to Wormstrom to try to
You set
diplomatically create a secret trade route from Wormstrom to that post office to here.
You set up a relay point?
I did.
What? When?
What I'm asking is, is that something that has happened, and can I do that?
You know the address. If you spend time to write it down, you could.
He's a friend of my family.
You could draft a letter to a city that you know is on the way from here to Wordstrom, and set up a way past trade route that goes to there. But yeah, that's something perfectly reasonable to do.
Just the address of like a friend of your family. He's like, we can trust him. He'll run the letter.
All right, I can do that.
As one of the messengers pass, he plucks a sheet of paper out of his hand, and the messenger rolls his eyes and then goes back to Muriel.
You good?
Yeah, excuse me.
In character.
He folds his paper up, and then hands it to one of you. Who takes it?
I take it.
Now's the latest shipping reports, along with. Hold on a sec.
Pulls out a quill and it blots out on the ink before hastily scrawling some information on the back.
This is the basics of what we know about Alloy. You can feel free to go into the depths and look for more, but it's harsh down there. I wouldn't recommend it.
Do you wish to go down there?
Me?
No. To the party.
Yes.
Oh.
Do you wish to go down there?
What does Samuel say?
Samuel is rubbing his hands together with his brow furrowed in the corner.
Samuel.
Not gonna lie, this is it's a hard choice. It certainly doesn't make it sound pretty.
Yes.
We're already here.
That's true.
What is the value of the information you acquire?
You said it was dangerous. How dangerous do you mean? Oh, you know. It ain't just blackness down there, I'll tell you that much.
So we'll kill some things.
Oh, you'll kill some things, all right. Why do you think we're so battle hardened down there?
Samuel shakes his head.
We've come this far, haven't we?
Yep.
Our goal is to get as much information back to Justin as we can. I say we go. All in favor?
I raise hands if you two raise hands. Only you two.
No, I'm
sorry.
because Samuel said we want to go, so I'm following Samuel and you're following me.
Alright.
What can I do to repay you, Phil?
Shell just pouts at you, like crosses like arms, just like turns the other way.
Shiloh grieves.
Alright. Well,
I can put in a good
that's settled. On the morrow,
just that far.
we set on another quest. Down back into the earth. Let's hope to God, hope the gods above that it goes better than last time.
Sure.
And with that, we will conclude Session 3 of Group 1 of the Race for Shifter's Veil. Thank you all for playing. It has been an absolute pleasure to play with you tonight. Apologies for technical issues again. Thank you to the audience at home. You've been a joy to have on stream, and we are so thankful that you make this possible. Without you, there is no stream and there is no game.
So thanks from the winning team.
The better team.
The team that's
doesn't
going
blow up
to
dogs.
get...
The good aligned team, as we don't serve the despotic dragon.
Also the team that doesn't blow up dogs.
We don't blow up dogs.
Yeah,
no,
we love
we're
dogs.
great.
We don't blow up dogs.
You can't
On
speak. You can't
purpose.
speak for your team.
mechanical.
You can't speak for your team.
No, it was still, you could
just
have made it
have no
anything,
heart.
but you
Yeah.
chose to make it in the
Yeah,
Robot
you
rights
wanted
guys.
to blow
Robot
up
It's
dogs.
better than a bird.
And with that,
Have you-
have a good
Have you played
night.
Detroit Human?
We're actually going to turn off the mic.